good, y'all? This is Everything's Blurred, episode 16. What's good? It's your
Sweet
Shirley
16,
Brown.
baby.
I know, right? Sweet 16. But we ain't sweet.
Nah.
Super 16? Talk about. What's good, y'all? This is Everything's Blurred, episode 16. Super 16. 16.
Super 16.
This podcast can get a license now, right? Or the 17.
Dad jokes. Dad joke right there, son.
Man.
Thank you. I'm here all night, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh
Let the
my
comedy
God.
come through. 2 drink minimum. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's good, y'all? This is Everything's Blurred, episode 16.
All that in.
This is yours,
all
Shirley
that.
Brown.
All that.
What's up?
It's your man's
Super
Tommy
16.
asking the question, why?
Why
If you listen to the beginning of this pod, you'll understand.
I don't know. We're gonna do some
What's good,
editing on
y'all?
this.
Happy
We're
New
gonna,
Year.
we're gonna do some editing on that part. It's like,
Oh, gosh. What's up, everybody? I'm the one that hired the A-Team, G.I. Joe, the Justice League, the Avengers, and as well as Exo-Man of War, and a few
12
other
o'clock
people
boys.
wow.
to be on the lookout and be in attendance during the inauguration. Because I do think some shit's going to go down. And I don't want it to go down. I am the MR.SHAUN, Mr. Sean.
Yeah,
Be you all right?
I'm cool. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
You kind of look like you in the if we couldn't see you, it'd be one thing. But we can see you looking like B look like he's thinking like, what the fuck? But he's just not saying it.
I'm good.
Oh, yeah. I'll also say,
You want to just grab the laugh.
early in my intro, I meant to...
Shut up.
Early in my intro, I meant to also say Bloodshot, because it's an X-Men of War Bloodshot. They part of Valiant Comics, and I think his name is Ninja K. Yeah, all of them. Because I'm real nervous about the inauguration, how it's going to go down. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm glad you started there. Let's take it back. Actually, no, we talked about the rioting that happened at the Capitol. We talked about that. So inauguration with all the threats at state capitals and 25,000 National Guard in DC right now. So I was talking to my homeboy about this. Let's say that another riot happens or whatever, something happens, and God forbid something happens to Joe Biden. Well, who's going to be the president now?
Nancy Pelosi.
No, that is incorrect.
No?
It's Kamala, isn't it?
Kamala will be the vice president. Thus, if something happens to Joe Biden, Kamala will be will be the president of the United States, or at least acting.
Yeah.
Let's say Joe Biden is, just out of commission for like a month or something, So Kamala will be the president. And then you know what I think will happen? She's going to go, Denzel, I'm putting cases on all you bitches.
Do it. But
sorry,
a lot of people
correction.
kind of have been... Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, correction. Yeah, if the whole the vote thing, like the before the ambush and all that with the votes and everything, if they didn't like settle it and all that, then Nancy Pelosi would be president if they didn't like come to agreement, something like that. It was like something like that. It what I'm saying, with the electoral college votes and all that.
The votes. Okay.
Yeah, but if they didn't come to agreement in saying that they accept that Biden will be president, Nancy, whoever's the president will be the Speaker of the House, and that is Nancy Pelosi. So that's what I meant by that. My bad. So.
Oh, so you're talking about with the votes? Something happened with the votes?
No, I thought it was the same thing. I kind of did. Like it was like yeah, I don't know how that works either. So I thought it was either Pelosi or Kamala, but it was like but he's right. Tommy's right. So
yeah. I always thought if something, God forbid, something bad happened to the president, if the vice president stepped up.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I remember from history class and all that.
Yeah.
American history class or whatever. Or government to government back in 10th grade many moons ago. So we spoke on that the inauguration. That's on Wednesday, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And I believe we have information on the arrest for the people that the Capitol.
Yeah, it's a lot, but it's like, have y'all seen the videos? The videos is.
I've seen the ones with the planes. When they about to board a plane and they tell them like,
oh, well, they on a no fly.
No fly list.
Are you talking about the ones where they actually inside the Capitol?
No, I'm talking about the videos of them getting arrested, in the airport, in the plane. And this is like
I've only seen like
a couple of airport ones.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah. They crying something about like, why are they doing this to us? And they saying, oh, they doing this because we're Trump supporters. No, because you ambush a federal building. It had nothing to do with. I mean, well, you're a Trump supporter.
I mean,
and also
that is kind of partial reason. You are a Trump supporter, and
you're
Trump
a Trump supporter.
Say some stuff, and y'all like,
I say that. Yeah, I was gonna say that he encouraged y'all to go.
He encouraged y'all.
But it's like,
he had the Braveheart speech, and y'all niggas went, yeah.
He invited them. He invited them.
But y'all just it's just funny
according
how,
to some of their legal representation.
Yeah, but it's just funny how like from the ambush into the arrest, the hypocrisy and the irony of everything. It's just like how and when people say it ain't about race, I'm like, oh, it is, and it's like. And it's funny how, like, it definitely when people say no such thing as white privilege and white supremacy and all that, it's like, it's like he actually showing, and it's also too, those people that got arrested, they was like, this one guy, he was like, oh my goodness, when they was handcuffing him, he was like, resisting arrest, and he screamed out, oh my God, they treat me like a fucking black person.
Yes, I saw that one.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then the guy, it was another guy, he was crying because they wouldn't, they kicked him out. He's like, oh my goodness, I love all of your people. I am not a terrorist. I am not. And then, so many. And then it's like, oh my goodness, what was the other one? Where like, they, like, it's funny, like, they really thought they was going to get away. Like, with, ambush, and they didn't have, no mask on. They didn't, they was talking about it before, during, and after on social media. I got this podium. I got pictures of them in the podium, stealing stuff and the looting too. That's what was funny about it.
Again, that was their money phone pay.
And also too is like you say, when the protest, when Black Lives Matter, we protesting, but I ain't gonna lie, I do be mad when like. Some people, they just ignorant. They just want to go ahead and wreck and loot and all, the looting and stuff. And they always, the media, well, they like animals, and then they got nerve to call them animals. Like, ain't that funny? And then they got nerve to call them terrorists. Ain't that some thugs? I'm like, wow, okay, this is wow, like how ironic. Like, it's just like. And they still show it, like the pictures in the video of them climbing up the walls to get to the Capitol.
Yeah, looking like a fucking war movie or some shit.
Yeah, and
from
people
from the bottom angle.
Yeah, and people doing memes like,
I was trying to do the chant from from The Dark Knight Rises when he was trying to escape the cell.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness, but it's just crazy how like, oh my goodness, like, and then like some of the refs like, yeah, they like posted videos too, saying like, look, I'm about to get arrested, like I can't believe they're doing this, and like, why are they doing this to me? We were just speaking our rights, our freedom, and then it's like,
he did the same thing.
Did they go to the same government class that you went to, Sean? Because storming the Capitol is not freedom.
Yeah, and it's not American. It's not patriotic. It's nothing, you know. And it's like y'all just really acting like terrorists.
Because see what MLK and them did. Happy belated heavenly birthday.
Yep. We're gonna talk about that too.
Dr. King, you know, when he did those marches, it was peaceful. It was nonviolent. Y'all made it violent by sicking the dogs, you know, releasing the hounds and spraying the big water hose at us. Like, y'all treating us like we're bad people. We not. Those men and women were legit walking and holding hands and not trying to start. That's a peaceful protest. That's a, you know what I mean? That's how you rally, you protest or whatever. Even over the summer with the Black Lives Matters joint, around the time George Floyd passed away, that was, you know, for the most part, most of them were peaceful protesters. With what these people did was far beyond that. Y'all just wanted to tear some shit up. Like y'all just wanted to act a damn fool.
No, they also too.
Oh, they did more than tear some shit.
Yeah, they wanted to kill some politicians. They wanted to hang Mike Pence and all that. And it's like, yo, and it's funny how like,
they stormed the Capitol.
Yo, it's crazy how like
when Congress was in session and they knew it.
Yeah, and it's
that's like
a
sting operation where they like, all right, everybody is at the safe house with the guns and the drugs and the money. Now we hit them and we take the whole organization out. That's basically what they did with the U.S. government.
And you know what's crazy? I don't want to hear like also too like, you know, people are talking about how like, you know, when Trump won, when he won, and you know, we had all these protests that was happening all over the different cities, and there was a lot of them, and then people was like talking about how, oh well, Trump supported, well, we wasn't like that with Obama. That's BS, because we got video of them. They had like these little, you know, it was a terrible too. They was like they had a little protest, and they had like these little wannabe like Obama like miniature dolls and stats, whatever, and they had them hang and whipping them, and had like, you know, people wearing Obama masks, you know, it was very sickening. And then also too, like, we don't like people that like, for real, we never had any shit like this. When Bush won, both the Bush ones, we wasn't, well, when the youngest, the son Bush, when he won in 2001, yeah, I mean 2001. So it's like we wasn't, it was some shady stuff that happened with that, but we just kept it going. We didn't. Same thing with Trump when he.
And it wasn't just black people who was pissed at that.
Yeah, and then also too the Trump same thing with Trump with the whole Russia thing and all that. We didn't ambush and bum rush, and then now when
we just expressed our thoughts about that.
Yeah,
that's all. The whole electoral college thing. I mean, you know, that same weekend or whatever was the SNL, the classic episode of SNL with Dave Chappelle and the Tribe Called Quest. Chris Rock showed up, you know, and they was, you know, majority of the skits kind of dealt with that whole election and the results of that election.
Yeah.
And like you said, I had this conversation with Trey yesterday, piggybacking off of what Breon was saying, like, yo, we didn't do that. We didn't act a fool like that when, like you said, when both Bushes won and all that. And even when Trump won, we didn't like it, but we didn't like We weren't ready to storm the Capitol, something crazy.
Yeah.
Or do nothing crazy like that. It was just like, yo, this is some BS. America's about to go to shit. You know, like the fact that in our culture and in our community, he's the only president that I know. We didn't call him by his name. We called him by his number. What number president he was. We called him 45, and everybody knew who you was talking about when you said 45.
Yeah, I still called him. I never called him President Trump. I just said Donald Trump. I still say Trump. I never like.
But I know most people that called him 45. Yeah. And when I would get into conversations with people, you know, that are white or whatever, and they hear me say 45 this or 45 that, they're like, "Who are you talking about?" And I'm like, "I'm talking about Trump. We don't acknowledge him as his name. We acknowledge him as the number, yo. Nah, he's not. You know what I'm saying?" So, what do y'all think of, or do y'all know of Biden's plan with the whole dealing with Corona?
Something. I mean, well, something's got to get done. I'm just saying, but it's like we still.
But did you watch his press conference Wednesday? I didn't watch. I kind of read an article about what he was going to talk about in his plan. So I was wondering if y'all checked that out.
I heard a little something especially from the news when they was talking about it, and also to like I said, they still trying to get over, just like I said, with the whole what happened with the ambush, and also to trying to stay guarded for Wednesday, and they're too busy, you know, trying to get that together. But as far as, you know, I mean, the Corona thing, and you know, it's got to get done. I mean, with the whole vaccine thing situation, and you know what I'm saying?
Well, he got like a $1 trillion plan.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, yeah, he can say it, but it's like the same thing how it is with Obama with the Obamacare, and it's like, you know, he tried to push that through, and then it's like, you know, still trying to. Hopefully the whole, you know, well, since we all, you know, the Democrat owns the House and the Senate now, and we don't have to worry about Mitch no more, because Mitch was
I think we're going to keep things pushing along. I think
yeah.
I think we're going to get the help that we need with this.
But it's sad though is like these Republicans, you know, like the whole impeachment thing, only 10 of them wanted, you know, impeachment. Everybody else, the whole 100 others, they were just like still like they didn't want impeachment, like they were scared, like they think they was going to be, you know, cause more threats. It's going to be more. I mean, it's going to be more threats regardless. But they was like, I don't know, maybe also too. I don't know. It was kind of wishy-washy in my situation. Like, it's like y'all was talking about how y'all know that all y'all know that y'all can't stand this guy, and it's like y'all like don't want to hold ground on your own. Y'all too busy worrying about the party, how, you know, losing the power. I mean, y'all already like making yourself look real bad. Just, you know, act like human beings for once, and like y'all, and just, you know, think about, you know, just for the sake of America and just everything that is right and wrong. And like, do y'all know what's right and wrong anymore these days? Like, I don't know. Like, that's like, y'all too busy like thinking about, you know, the power and the greed and all that. You know, it's like, ain't about that. Like, so I don't know.
Really kind of hard when you can't see the stars. I'm really not sure. Ask me tomorrow.
That's nice. Education. There you go. Good job, Tommy.
I may not be here. I'm feeling like I might just leave because shit in DC is out of control. I don't really know exactly what Biden's plan is.
And education.
Okay, all right. I really don't know exactly what he's going to be able to do coming in right now. Like, shit is crazy. People is still challenging his legitimacy as president. it's funny too, because nobody seemed to challenge Trump's legitimacy when he lost by 3 million votes. But that's another thing. The challenges still challenges legitimacy. B, what he was saying about the Republicans, you know, they don't fuck with them, but at the same time, they basically helped usher all of this craziness in over the past 3-4 years by not checking him and just going along with all the wild shit that he was doing and saying.
Yeah.
And still to this point, what I believe is going to happen is that they have impeached him. Democrats are going to be in the majority. No, they're going to have a majority in the Senate because Kamala Harris will split the tie between 50-50. And they're going to hold the impeachment trial for Trump. And Mitch McConnell is going to vote to impeach Trump. And him doing that is going to bring some other Republicans over to say the same thing. And then the Republicans are going to try to rebrand and be the party of common sense and, you know, we want to do what's best for the country and bring everything back together. And they're going to say all that shit. But, you know, whether or not they do anything to actually make it seem like they really believe that remains to be seen. But I think most people don't pay attention, so they'll just catch like certain headlines and just be like, oh, okay then. Keep it moving. But won't really know like the real shit. So, yeah.
So, let me break down a little bit for those that don't know Biden's plan. $1.9 trillion rescue package to combat the economic downturn and the COVID-19 crisis, outlining the type of sweeping aid that Democrats have demanded for months and signaling the shift in the federal government's pandemic response. The package includes more than $400 billion to combat the pandemic directly, including money to accelerate vaccine deployment and to safely reopen most schools within 100 days. Another $350 billion would help state and local governments bridge budget shortfalls, while the plan would also include $1,400 direct payments to individuals, more generous unemployment benefits, federally mandated paid leave for workers, and large subsidies for childcare costs.
So $1,400. What unemployment benefits?
They didn't say. I probably had to scroll a little bit more in this article, but
not specified.
Yeah, it's not really specified.
Gotcha.
I guess you'll hear more about it, you know, right after he gets, because I feel like as soon as he gets sworn in or whatever, that should be his first thing he should, you know what I'm saying, try to do. Along with, I think he low-key got a tour, go to different countries like, hey, y'all, look.
No, I think they like, yeah. I know they like,
you know
we understand.
That wasn't me. I ain't know he was going to do that.
No, I know they like, we understand, man. Let's just
we good? We good.
Yeah. They probably like, yo, we good. Like, yo, let's just try to do something.
Let's start. I'm Joe Biden. You, my nigga, what's good?
Hey, Sean.
You know Kamala.
You know my OG.
Hey, Sean, they like this. Hey.
Hey, man. Peace.
Let's get this money. like
Exactly. Let's get these imports going.
You know what I'm saying? Let's get this trades.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's make things united.
Exactly. You know, so yeah. Let's see how it goes on Wednesday, and congrats once again to President Biden. President-elect Biden and Vice President-elect or Vice President Harris. So let's I guess we can move on a little bit. I honestly wanted to start off on a different path. I kind of wanted to do sports a little early, if y'all don't mind. I don't know if everyone can see the hoodie, but never mind what's on the hoodie. I kind of don't even want to say that I'm actually wearing this hoodie because I'm a Baltimore guy wearing a hoodie from someone from Buffalo. Now, if you watched the game last night, Ravens versus the Bills in Buffalo. Score was 17-3. Buffalo has advanced. They will play who wins between the Chiefs and the Browns. Not sure if they played yet. This is the part where, Breon, I don't even know if you watched the game or not, but
I kept track of the score. I had my shirt on and all that, but it was like, damn. And I'm reading everybody's on Facebook, and it's like,
yeah, man. Yeah.
Uncle Melvin was fussing because mom was talking about recent.
Word.
Yeah.
I shout out Uncle Melvin.
Yeah, shout out on recent Uncle Melvin.
Yeah. And so I know a couple of times I text Tommy, and I mean, I'm like, Chris Tucker.
Justin Tucker.
Yes, thank you. I just called. I'm like, why am I saying Chris Tucker?
Yeah, like what?
Justin Tucker.
Chris Tucker was playing football. Oh hell no!
Kick a ball, man.
Yeah, kick the ball, man.
Damn. Right.
No
Justin
field, no
Tucker.
goal. New start.
I usually call him the man with the golden foot. But I know he had a real salty taste in his mouth eating some Royal Farms chicken that night because I've never seen.
My head, definitely. I was like, laughs too hard.
You good?
Yeah, I get when you said
the disrespect.
Oh no, right, damn.
But it was like, son, shout outs to Royal Farms. Real fresh, real fast. Sponsor, please. The
disrespect.
Yeah, for real, man. Jeez.
The Optimus 9, aka Legatron, aka J Tuck, aka Sense.
He what?
You haven't seen that Royal Farms commercial that he has? Is one of like 12, over the years now, but it's advertising their ATM, their no fee ATMs.
Yes.
I mean, it's basically like, why pay money to be able to get access to your money? It's not right. No fees on ATMs just makes sense.
Okay.
He's like, sense.
Got you. I thought you said sex. I'm like, whoa, wait.
No.
What are we doing? We already got
like
past that whole...
stop, flag. Yeah. If it goes that way, just flag. Cut his mic. But you were saying
when he missed his first 2 field goals, it was like, this is going to be a long night. I was ready to get the rest of the alcohol out. Like, all right, come on. And it's bad enough that I wasn't when I was watching it. I was watching it around people that not even into football like that. Like Trey got her music playing, and she's journaling in her Hobonichi bullet journal. And my mom is like a big ass kid. She's she got her headphones, she got her phone, she's on YouTube just going down that rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just focused on the TV, yelling at the screen, this, that, and the third. It might shock them a little bit, and I'm just like, it's okay, it's fine, it's the game. The fuck? And it was just like, yo, what is going on? And then you saw how, hey, dear offensive line of the Baltimore Ravens, I hope you go back and you watch the footage of the Bills game and the last Browns game and maybe another couple other games that we had. You see how they protected the hell out of their quarterback? Can we please, going into the 21 season, do the same thing for Lamar? A couple times where we all did that for him, but it was just a couple times. We need damn near all the time. Okay. We need that. You know what I'm saying? Like that was frustrating. The fact that we only got one sack or two maybe off of on Allen, where I feel like there were quite a few times where we could have got more than that sack. It was like, yo,
oh yeah,
come on, yo. I like it was a frustrating thing to watch for if you were a Ravens fan. For the score to be 17-3 was just, and I really wanted them to do a good job on Diggs, but that boy nice. I gotta give props where props due. You know what I'm saying? And even to the Bills, for the Bills and for their fans, it's been a long time coming for them, because when you have a team that's dominated that division for so long, so when you finally get in the midst of some playoff action, you're like, oh, this is what it feels like. You know what I'm saying? So, it was just, it was tough on our end to watch, but hey, man, they came to show. They showed up. They came to play. You know what I mean? And we just got to do better. The only thing I'm gonna say is, at least Lamar, finally got his one playoff win. I will say that, because if he didn't win last week, he would have to hear it from the whole offseason to the start of the next season. Like, I'm not that excited to see the Ravens play or go that far because Lamar don't show up in the playoffs. You know what I mean?
Yeah. True that they just do that with everybody. It's crazy, especially now. That he's a league MVP and everything. But when we was messaging out, first of all, I don't know if there's any other city that when the kicker misses 2 field goals, it just really feel like, oh shit, this.
I've seen
Lord,
it a couple times.
I don't know what's gonna happen, Lord. I just knew.
I've seen it a couple times this season, in the regular season, with I want to say Gostowski.
Mm-hmm.
Who was
it for Tennessee or for, I forgot what school team
I forgot what team, because he was with a certain team for a good while, and then he wound up.
He was with the Patriots for a long time, and now he's maybe it was the Colts. Maybe it was the Colts that he was with.
It might be the Colts. I think it's the Colts. And I think, was they playing us or was it somebody else? But he kept missing them, and I'm like, yo, maybe it's time to hang it up, sir. I don't know, bruh. Like,
that, and then even then I was like, you know what? Yo, it's windy out there though. It's cold. Wind could have took that. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't like he missed them like crazy wide left or right. They hit both uprights,
Their
which is
kicker
also
missed one that was wide right.
Yes, and their kicker missed one too. And so, and then even after all of that, at the missing of the field goals, them basically being able to pass the ball, Stephon Diggs was doing his thing, right?
Yeah.
And barely being able to get any pressure on their quarterback at all. And to be tied at halftime, I was like, this really could be a lot worse. I'm all right. I'm not panicked yet. I'm not trippy yet. I'm not happy, but it could be a lot worse. And then shit proceeded to get a lot worse. It's like, okay,
I remember when you
touchdown.
texted me around halftime, you was like, don't panic just yet. We still got a chance.
It felt like one of those.
Oh, and you was like, now it's time to panic.
I was like, yeah, this shit this is on life support right now. This shit is just about over. And then Lamar was in concussion protocol, and he didn't come back, and I was like, who is this? Trevor Hundley? Who the hell is that? Because at first I thought, Lamar came back, and I was like, oh wait, no.
No, he doesn't wear number 2.
Yeah, I was like, we don't have Tyrod. Who? So.
Shout out to Tyrod.
I was
Raven and Bill. How about that?
That's true. Yeah, man. So it ended ugly.
Yes, sir.
I do think also that last hit that Lamar took, that should have been roughing the passer by NFL standards.
Yeah, not that one on our defense, because I've seen that happen all the time. The fuck?
Yeah. But the one Lamar threw, he got hit by 2 dudes. One dude was late. It wouldn't have made no difference in the game, really. But,
Son, I think I spoke on this last night. When we had the back-to-back penalties.
Yes.
I was like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Come on, yo. Like, I was frustrated.
End of the day, got to tighten up some things, got to clean up some things.
Yes, sir.
My brother sent me a link to this YouTube video where Kurt Warner was breaking down the Ravens offense, the passing game. And this was the Tennessee game, so it wasn't the one from last night. But it was just kind of like, people saying Lamar got to get better as a passer. But when you look at this offense, it's like, where is he supposed to throw it to? Look at this, and why is this receiver not breaking off this route? Like, there's no angle to throw the ball here. Here you got like 3 receivers all in the same area. Here you got, and it was just like, damn. Maybe it's not just Lamar. Maybe. And I will say this, I think Hollywood Brown is good. I think he's getting better. I think Mark Andrews is Pro Bowl tight end already. Snead, I think, is a good intermediate range to short range possession receiver. Everybody else, Dobbins. I like Dobbins, and Gus. But everybody else on the offensive side of the ball,
the O-line.
You know what I mean? It's like the center. And Ricard. We got to keep Ricard too. Outside of that,
yeah.
Outside of them, we, everybody's being evaluated. Defensively, I think, solid. I think there's a couple things everybody can get better on. I think nobody's perfect, but I mean, I can't blame that game on the defense. They gave up one touchdown. You know what I'm saying? They gave up one touchdown. They didn't get to they didn't get to Josh Allen as much as you would like, but you know what I mean? I think they did their job as a whole.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, you can only do but so much. I just felt like, don't tell me this is going to be a situation where the offense can't produce a lot and so the defense is coming out more and the defense is getting tired, and that's how the team, because that's happened a lot over the years with us. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it happen a lot with us over the years. And I think, like you said, the defense tried to do what they could do, but their offense was just clicking.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And like you said,
eventually their offense just kind of started clicking. I think our defense was getting tired. It was getting a little.
Yeah. Okay.
You know?
Yeah, and I felt like that one play, that one drive we had, we real close to scoring. The next thing you know, got intercepted. And my man went to the residence. And ain't nobody tried to stop this man from going to the residence. And it was just like, what the That's when I got done, and I was like, all right, Trey, wake up. Let's go back to the crib, bro. Like, like I was done. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was so done. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go home. Let's go home.
You know, but congrats to the Bills, to the Ravens. Let's see what happens. Let's see what we could do in this off season. Let's see if we can get some fresh faces for the O-line. I would like to see, I think I said last week that I'd like to see us sign Dez for a year and he link up with Hollywood and Lamar and Snead, and they try to work on some things and, you know, go from there. So hopefully next season is a better season for us. I think it's going to be interesting in our division because, you know, Cleveland is starting to get better, you know. So it might be a battle of us, Browns, and the Steelers, or it might be us and the Browns with the, you know, we'll see how it goes. But it seems like the week is, sorry. Oh.
It ended. It ended. It is what it is now. I just don't want to see the Browns actually get to the AFC Championship game.
God, no.
You know what I mean?
No.
That'd be crazy. Without Odell, by the way.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. So that's how, you know, that's my take on that situation. So let's I'm gonna do it like this one time. Oh, pardon me.
I know, right? I'm so editing.
Let's talk about it.
Nice.
Let's talk about it.
So,
rest in peace to Biggie. If y'all ain't know, this is Biggie's jersey.
Okay, yeah, I was like, you know, okay.
All right.
That's what's up. But I'm waiting for my man.
Happy New Year, everybody. I'm back, and we talking basketball. Avery Johnson's here.
Thank you, Avery. We miss you, man. We miss you, man.
Appreciate you.
I don't know what to do with you, man. Let's hear it out. I miss you, man. You understand, man?
Skinny, man.
You gotta listen to that tape, man. Like you didn't cry.
Listen to this track, man.
Boom, 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 boom.
You gotta listen to this part, man.
It was funny.
The worst
yo.
ever.
It's like
that
a
was
whack
the
track.
worst. He's trying to push it like it's the shit. You like hear this boom, 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 bang, 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 and then this nigga had the nerve. He's like, they recording. He's like, something missing, and he gonna pull out a revolver, just spin it like, yeah, like,
oh, you gangster. Oh, you gangster. Yeah, okay.
Like,
Hit this revolver, man. I like how he like when he whines. See,
Big shot revolver, man.
I don't understand how. And then all of a sudden, when he gotta get back to his street, yeah, I don't know about this, man. Let me tell you something, man. Shout out to Terrence, man. Yeah.
How y'all feel about the Brooklyn Nets, man? Y'all want to go with the Harden trade or Kyrie first, man?
Man, Kyrie, just pray for the brother. For real. I'm just like, for real.
Kyrie!
Shout out to Mark Phillips and the Supreme.
Shout out to RDC, bro.
Yeah,
every time something pop off and the NBA, and LeBron isn't, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. That boy.
LeBron finally shot them out.
He tweeted them. Yep, he shouted them out. That was
finally
love.
Shot them out.
That was love right there, man. Yeah. Shout out to them young boys, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Which one was that? The one where he was mad that LeBron was mad.
He's always a mad LeBron. Just what I say. Yeah. Practice ain't over.
Where he was on the
2 hours.
Stop shooting. I'm 36. I'm 36.
Yeah, I'm 36, Kurt.
What the hell?
It's hilarious. When they do that, when they do the UPS training, the
Chick-fil-A and Popeyes
training, Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
He's like, here, Chick-fil-A, we got some sauces for you. We're also washing your car for you and everything. Let me do some sauce. Get the damn sauce for the man. I'm sorry, sir.
Yeah, shout out to them because they also work with Netflix. They got like a couple of skits too. They be doing.
I know Mark did a commercial, an online commercial for Old Spice. He did something with Old Spice.
But they also got some skits that he do for Netflix on their IG page.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah. So
always getting money.
Yeah. But
so we're gonna get to the topic.
Yeah. Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Let's move right along. I apologize, Mr.
Just Kyrie, yo. Kyrie, I pray for the brother. Just like for real. I don't know what is for real. Mentally, I just pray for the brother. And it's like it's not looking good. I won't be Stephen A and say, hey, he needs to retire, but
I was about to ask y'all that.
That's exactly what I was about to ask y'all. So you put it out there, Sean, in the group because I had seen it, but you sent the whole segment, the video segment on YouTube. Yeah. What you think? What you think?
Because when I found out, I think one of y'all sent it in the group chat, right? With the Harden
Trade? It was.
I thought you sent it.
Yeah, you sent it. Yeah, you sent it. Yeah. Yeah, you sent the video on YouTube. Yep.
About the Harden trade, I thought it was an article.
No.
I'm talking about the Kyrie,
Stephen A.
No, I'm talking about the trade, like finding out about the trade.
Oh, I mentioned it. Like I said,
yes,
Harden is going to Brooklyn.
Yes.
So,
yeah. I remember the videos I sent, but I don't remember bringing up the article about the trade. Yeah, so it was from you. So I remember just Googling it. And I was like, wow, they got it off. It happened. But I'm like, who the hell else is there? and I was like, oh, so Dinwiddie should still be there. All right. But you got rid of Jared Allen. Who's playing defense? Who else is on your bench? Are y'all having tryouts? Because nigga, y'all definitely gonna be in that G League. Like, hey, come through. Y'all gonna be looking overseas. Hey, come through. So
I don't know why they had
Jamal still
Crawford.
Got like 2 or 3 slots open on the roster.
Yeah, Jamal Crawford was playing for them during the bubble, but I don't know. They should have kept him. Yeah,
in the bubble?
Not the bubble. I'm sorry.
No, they didn't get invited.
They got him though. They had him before the season, before the bubble.
Oh, in preseason?
Yeah. No, like before the bubble. before the whole pandemic happened. He was playing for the Nets.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but I want Chris Levert. I mean Levert. He prays for him. I mean he got traded and went to Indiana with the Oladipo trade. And then all of a sudden he had a physical and they found out he had a small mass in his kidneys. So he's out definitely so he can take care of that. Yeah. So praise to him.
Damn.
Yeah. So it was like a gift, a blessing and a curse.
Yeah.
It was like, yo.
Yeah, with this whole trade, I was just like, yo, this is crazy. This is happening. At the same time, I'm seeing what people are saying. I know before this trade, I know a couple people that was like, Brooklyn going to the finals. And I'm just like, slow your roll. We got to see how these guys, what they do on the court. On paper is one thing, paper versus on the court, So I like to actually see how things roll out. And as I got to thinking about it, I was like, that's still an interesting trade. Yes, they could probably still make they're definitely going to make the playoffs. But as far as like finals, I don't know. But it gives you, a chance to see, it gives you a kind of a chance to watch the East a little bit more, I feel. Because you got them over there, Miami, Philly's trying to do a little something, Milwaukee. You still got some teams that's, Atlanta is the times I watched Atlanta highlights, they're fun to watch. I kind of like, I've seen some highlights over there with Charlotte. Because Hayward's balling over there. So it's kind of cool that LaMelo got somebody to pass the ball to over there, a couple other guys. Oh, Scary Terry's over there. He's cool. But I was like, yo, this is an ill situation. This is something kind of watch and see what happens. And then when they brought up the situation with Kyrie, I didn't know it was that deep. Because when I found out he wasn't playing just for personal reasons, it was like, well, you got no choice but to, respect is a personal thing. And then once you hear about stuff that he's doing or what it is, it's like, is this a mental thing? Is he bipolar? What's going on? I know I try to watch certain interviews or certain things with sports, and it's like, will we ever know the real reason? Are we one of those people that's like, this situation happened, and then 30 years from now, we watching it on 30 for 30 about Kyrie and his situation? Or we find out later on and then a book come out. You know what I'm saying?
Like, for example, like what happened with the whole Iverson practice, like everybody was thinking it was
They gave him hell for it. And then when I watched that documentary, somebody broke it down for me. It was like, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So I'm the type of person when it comes to basketball, it's exciting to watch, the fast break plays and seeing the shooters do their thing. But I also like to see guys play defense and go hard playing defense as well. But it's like, I think I'm just going to see like another version of a Mike D'Antoni team. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, Mike D'Antoni is on that coaching staff.
Oh, is he?
He's assistant coach.
Spoke too damn soon, which makes sense because of Nash. Nash, they're not playing defense hardly, so they're just going to run the damn ball. Yeah, these guys, they might make the Eastern Conference Finals.
Did you see what? Oh, I know you saw what Charles Barkley said.
Dribble.
Yeah.
Dribble.
Brothers. KD went from the Splash Brothers to the Dribble Brothers.
Splash Brothers to the Dribble Brothers.
Yeah. And then your man Filet was pumped for this.
Oh, shit.
Filet's like, man, them highlights, you want to hit tween cross. Lay. tween, hezzy cross.
Step back. Tween, hezzy curl.
Yeah.
Lay.
Yes. I will be interested in seeing the Filet versus Ha Davis sports highlight voiceovers.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Also, Tony Baker.
Oh, Tony Baker does
Crossover,
he does
step
No, I'm
back.
just saying his commentary. Period. I mean, I don't think he do sports, but like his
No, he
commentary.
just do the animals. The animal shits is
Girl, mask back on.
Corral. Hey, Bartholomew. Damn, Rudy. But the thing with Tony, real quick, is if you ever get a chance to watch his stand-up, the man he's fire. This man did a set. He had no jokes written. He was like, somebody yell out a topic, and I'll go from there. People was yelling out mad topics, and he was on point with every single one of them. Not a dry eye, not a dry spell. You know, people was laughing. He's killing it in the comedy game, man, for real. That whole crew of him and Kev on stage, to him, all them, Patrick Cloud, all those guys, man, they've been doing it. Godfrey, he's not a part of them, but Godfrey been doing this thing too. But yeah, but back to the whole sports shit. Yeah, this is an interesting, very interesting situation. Who in the East would y'all like to see them like really go at it with? You know what I mean?
Milwaukee and Boston. It's between those two.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I think Atlanta low key might be all right too. Like I think they'll make the playoffs, but you know they might be able to do a little.
Actually, no, I'll give you one better.
Indiana, Indiana,
Charlotte.
Charlotte is kind of surprised. It's still early, but what I've seen of Charlotte, they doing all right for real.
What's wrong?
Because I was like, yo, who was LaMelo going to pass the ball to? But I was like, oh, Hayward is over there. You got Terry Rozier over there. Miles Bridges. He had a
like this. I think LaMelo Ball is nice. I think he's doing his thing.
I like Zordon.
I don't think that.
You got that Zordon thing going on.
I don't think LaMelo has Kyrie level handles.
Zordon and the graffiti wall. Sorry, go ahead.
Ay.
Alpha, shut these niggas up.
So yeah, you said LaMelo and
Oh yeah, I think LaMelo's nice, but I don't think he's like I don't think he's got like Kyrie handles to just kind of do whatever he wants to do on the court and get to the paint and then dish the other cats to get open.
When he was younger, he did. I thought he still.
Yeah, but he's playing against NBA level talent.
I'm saying it's a good challenge for especially for Charlotte. But I'm saying,
but if they could make the playoffs though, that's great. That's a great first step for them.
It's a possibility. Again, you got Hayward and you got Terry over there. They've been putting up numbers and
Ram.
Yeah. So I mean, and you got the dude, what's his name, Bismarck, who kind of had a little beef with LaMelo. But that's your defender. He ain't no real scorer. He's more of like a defender from what I remember of him. But if they don't, I can see that there's potential of them going to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like I think Hayward is, like I said, Hayward is a good addition to that squad, but they get maybe one other guy there, like from the draft. If they get if they get a good like number in the draft, like another like maybe top 10 pick, and the brother's talented like that, they should be all right for real. You know, going into that next season. But as of right now, I like Atlanta's chances better going to the playoffs than Charlotte's, and same thing with Orlando.
I don't know about Orlando, but I like Atlanta's chances far better than Charlotte's, probably Orlando's too. As far as Brooklyn goes, you got KD, so yeah, and KD fresh off of returning from injury is looking like KD. So
I saw the numbers he put up. What night was that when my man, he was 63% from 3-point and 63% from the field. I think he had 42 altogether.
He's looking like KD.
What night was that? Last night? Night before?
Oh, I don't know what night it was.
Yeah, I think it was last night because Harden he made history too. He was the first player, to debut on a new team to score a triple-double. So
wait, but who they play last night though?
They played Phoenix. Yep, Phoenix.
They played Phoenix last night. Oh, okay.
That sounds like something to watch. I probably should have watched that than that damn Ravens game.
I know, right?
Damn.
So, yeah, I mean, so who won?
Brooklyn.
Oh, Brooklyn won. Okay.
Real was like, "What do you think?"
I'm just saying.
Nobody had 60%, and Harden had a.
You said KD had 42, Harden had a triple double, but I mean that's only two dudes,
Yeah.
Phoenix is an improved team from last year. You know what I mean? Maybe Booker has 60. But yeah, okay, it's going to be interesting to watch. I think that honestly, I think they should have tried to get rid of Kyrie if they could have. Should have traded.
Yeah, I think you did.
I think they should have tried to get rid of Kyrie if they could have. Because again, not because he's like a bad person or anything, but this shit where he's not playing, it's like, fam, we paying you $30+ million a year, over $30 million a year to play, and for whatever reason, you have decided not to play. You have not notified anybody what's going on or anything. You just was like, fuck it. And then when you see like, yo, this dude is out doing what? And we paying him how much? For him not to be on the court? Is he hurt? No. Yeah. So I kind of agree with Stephen A. Smith, actually, that he should retire. Like, fam, if you know you can't be committed to show up to work for this $33 million a year that we paying you, save us some money, man. Let's get somebody we can count on.
No, I feel you. Yo, I think that has been kind of my problem, like my issue with a lot of athletes, especially when it comes to basketball.
The load management.
You get paid, like you said, Kyrie. He gets paid $33 million to just legit play basketball, practice, watch film, take notes. You work out.
Just who?
Yeah, you do community service work, stuff like that. You might have a nonprofit organization, whatever. You might do little appearances at a certain luncheon or dinner thingy and might do whatever, something like that, right? You do all that and get paid millions of dollars.
One thing you definitely need to be doing is hooping though. I know. I just want to emphasize that part.
No, I get you. I get you. But it's like, yo, you know how many people would kill to be in his shoes and do what he do?
And also to think about the fans.
And you pretty much kind of like, it's kind of like, yo, you being kind of like selfish in a sense. It's like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you, yo? Like, you are a talented young brother on that court. I ain't going. Hell, I love the movie Uncle Drew. That was a good movie. I slept on it. I didn't think it was gonna be all that, but I watched it. It was good.
Supremely talented.
And I like his sneakers. So it's like, yo, the fact that you not showing to play for whatever because I really do hope that it's a legit like personal issue and he's trying to get straight. Like if it is a mental thing, like you are probably getting therapy or whatever to get your mind right. You know what I mean? Because sometimes with work or whatever, sometimes your health is more important and you got to get yourself situated. I will say that. I personally have taken time off because of whatever ailments that I've had. You know what I mean? To get myself right.
But you was like, yo, I'm gonna be out for about this amount of time. Gotta handle some things. You ain't just go.
Yeah, no. I get it. There's a difference. You're right. But at the same time, it's a thing of like, yo, if you just saying this is just a personal reason and you really not doing nothing, you just sitting on your ass.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, just retire. You already got money in the bank. If you want to do something completely different, do something. If you want to, hey, look, what's my man name from 20 years ago? If you want to pull a Ricky Williams,
do it. You got a lot more money than Ricky Williams had, probably.
If you want to pull a Ricky Williams, nigga.
Shout out to Ricky Williams, by the way.
Shout out to Ricky Williams.
Doing is a former Raven dispensary owner, I believe.
He should be, because he was early onto that weed shit.
No doubt.
Was early with that.
Super early, yeah.
He was super early with that one. He really was. But it's like, yo, if you or this might be, maybe he don't like how the NBA is put together, like on the business end, how stuff is being done. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, because he had that when it was like the bubble situation, when it was time to go, play the bubble, and he was feeling some type of way. He wanted to like go out and like this is the whole tension with the
the protests and
protests and George
social
Floyd,
justice and all of that going on.
He wanted.
You know what? I got a perfect response for that, actually, because you are right. He did have that. He did mention that, and I think he probably still might have been impacted or felt some kind of way about the riot that happened at the Capitol and everything. But you know who else was a super talented athlete that felt the same way and was conflicted? Maya Moore, of WNBA, college basketball great, WNBA champion on both levels, multiple times.
Link's got a chip within how many years? Like a year or two when they got in the league.
Yeah,
I know a lot shorter than the Timberwolves.
And won a couple too, I think. One more than one.
Yeah, I think they went back to back. Yeah.
She retired.
Yeah, she's like a lawyer or something, right? I mean?
I don't know if she's a lawyer. I don't know, but I know she retired.
She's been doing a lot of like the social justice thing, and also too,
she
helped out a guy that was wrongfully committed, and he got released a couple months ago. And then after that, they got married. Yeah, they got married. They was they had a private. I mean, they knew each other for a minute, but yeah, that was
Wow.
Yeah.
So, shout out to Maya Moore. She retired from professional basketball,
and she has to be under 30.
Yeah.
Is she? Yeah, she might be 30 now, maybe, but
might be, yeah,
maybe. Yeah. But if she is, I doubt she's 31. You know what I mean? She's like right in the prime for real, like right in the middle and to the prime. But anyway, she retired. She ain't had no movies. She ain't had no sneakers. She ain't had a millions of dollars salary that she got. So I get it. If the hooping, if that's not taking priority or whatever, and you can't do it, and still do what you want to do on the other outlets or whatever, Fam, retire. She's 31? Okay. Yeah, fam, retired, dog. She retired like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, so yes. Yes, I do agree with Stephen A. If you don't want to retire, you need to get your stuff together and you got to communicate, because it's not just about what you do on the court. It's just like everybody else involved in this situation, you know, and how they compensate, how they adjust for not having you being there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a team. It's a team.
Yeah.
This ain't golf. So, yeah.
Yeah, you definitely, and I always feel like that was always my thing with basketball, because I know when you talk basketball with people, they always single out, you know, your superstars and your all-stars on your team. And they say, offense wins game, defense wins championships. But people got to remember, chemistry is also an underlying factor when it comes to when you play a team sport. And I feel like, that past year when him and KD didn't play, it was like they still was cool in that conversations. They would get on each other's IG live and talk and stuff like that. And it's like, did y'all have that communication? Did you talk to them? You know what I mean? Because I remember it was a thing.
I believe KD knows something, but he's not going to say publicly.
Yeah.
Because he probably it's not his place to say, and he doesn't probably want to
Yeah, that's not his business. That's not his. I do get that. You know what I'm saying? And that's another, and that's also key, because when you in that sports limelight, that entertainment limelight, the media is going to be in your grill. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be an Entertainment Weekly, whether it be a TM, especially TMZ, they hunt you down, nigga, for stuff. And it's like you got to be careful with who you relay information to and stuff like that. I just didn't want it to be a thing where it was like how he did LeBron. You know what I'm saying? LeBron didn't know he was leaving. He didn't talk to him about it. He was like, I'm out. You gotta tell him shit. I'm done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Somebody said, and I kind of was thinking this too. They was like, I think they probably did this James Harden deal as when you got James Harden, top 5 player in the league, scoring champion, MVP. He can get buckets. You know what I mean? You don't have an opportunity to get those kinds of players still under contract for however many more years that James Harden's under contract, I think. Often. So I get that. But also, they need some Kyrie insurance, though. Like, they don't know what the hell this nigga is liable to do. We know that he has been a great supporting player and a great player in the playoffs at times and can be on the championship team. But we know that LeBron was like the leader of that team. You know what I mean? Not to discount Kyrie's skills, what he did, what he brought to the team, but we know LeBron probably kept everything together to get to that point.
Yeah.
Shit, they went down 3-1 in that series when they won the series too. So, but just to get to that point, to be, in the finals with that team and everything that you got to go through a regular season, and who knows what happens behind closed doors, what happens in these dudes' personal lives and all that. To get to that point, we know Kyrie can be there and can play, really impact the game in the series. But right now, KD coming back, fresh off an Achilles injury, The pandemic is going on, so you really don't want people out and about doing all this nonsense or taking any risk. And then Kyrie goes AWOL, and then you see like, whoa, he's not really just kind of laying low. He's out here.
Mm-hmm.
He's out here. It's like, all right, yeah, let's go ahead and get James. And you know what? If we gotta trade Kyrie, I mean,
so I'm looking at
nobody.
I'm looking at
ain't gonna hurt nobody. Yeah, that roster.
I'm looking at their roster.
Yeah.
And the only other like notable players besides,
you got DeAndre Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan, Jeff Green.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
You got DeAndre Jordan and Jeff Green. You got Spencer Dinwiddie, who's hurt right now.
Oh, Spencer Dinwiddie. Yeah. That's what I meant to bring up. Those
he's injured. So he's out for the season, actually, I think.
He is out for the season.
Spencer Dinwiddie. So
it's like I said,
so it's basically
DeAndre Jordan.
Those 2 or 3 dudes, plus DeAndre Jordan and Jeff Green can for some defense, maybe some alley-oops or something.
Score, definitely.
Yeah, I don't think DeAndre Jordan is the same DeAndre Jordan,
No, he's not. He hasn't.
You know what I mean? Like if Jared Allen was still on the team, cool.
Mm-hmm.
In a bad way.
Okay.
If Jared Allen was still on the squad, cool. I don't know. I don't think DeAndre Jordan is really filling that void, filling that role the way he used to back in Clippers days.
Yeah. I guess because he's getting older too. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's like, that's it. I mean, you got, I remember Tyler Johnson. I think Tyler used to play for the Heat.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But
is he on that squad?
He's on the Nets, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And but everybody else I'm looking at, I'm like, well, y'all gotta step up. You know what I'm saying? Bruce Brown, Nicholas Claxton, Timothy Luau Cabarro. Forgive me if I mispronounce his name. Landry Shamet. Oh. Again, my bad. I'm mispronouncing your name. And Reggie Perry. So, never heard of these guys. But these guys got to step up and make the. And I didn't even know that Amari Stoudemire is part of the staff.
Yeah, I mean, he Nash recruited him too. So it is definitely a Phoenix Suns
reunion situation.
Yeah. So
Thiago Splitter is even a part of the staff. And I remember Thiago Splitter from the Spurs.
Yeah, Spurs. Yeah. Yep. But we'll see how it goes. Like I said, to answer your question, Tommy, from before, I got Boston and Boston and
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee, yeah, thank you. Milwaukee. So hey, yo, don't sleep on the Knicks either, yo. They have got a nice little run too.
That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing.
It seems like the Knicks have a plan now instead of just throwing a lot of money at whoever happens to be available after the top free agents say no.
Yeah.
And they got a new coach, Tom Thibodeau, which
Tibbs.
I've always liked Tibbs.
Yeah.
Julius Randle doing this thing
He looked
right
like
now.
he plays for the Mafia. He works for the Mafia, Tom Thibodeau. Sometimes when I look at him, he looks kind of Mafia.
Do you remember Detective Bullock from Batman the Animated Series?
Yes. You think he looks like him?
Wow. The deep into the blurred bag on that one.
Wow.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah,
that was a good one. I think it's a Detective Bullock.
Yeah. Damn.
That's crazy, bro.
It's not an insult, you know what I mean?
No, it's not. It's just the fact that you really digged in the crates.
Yeah.
You digged in the blurred
B's
crates
just
for
like,
that one.
damn.
You was on your DJ shit on that one. You. Yeah. That's the one, say. Yeah, word.
So Tibbs is doing this thing. Indiana is now the Victor Oladipo era has ended.
It's ended. But he's gonna do his thing in Houston.
They got a nice squad. Houston got a nice
and I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm cutting you off for a reason because I'm giving you your props.
Oh, thank you. I was ready to say,
Take these props, nigga.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, yo. Thanks, yo. What do you mean cut me? Oh, yeah, thanks.
Right.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Like, you deserve that, nigga. You deserve this. Like,
right. Yeah. Yo, why you act like this? Oh, okay. Yeah. so switch up.
I remember when it, again, you're the one that provided us the exclusive about the situation. And a sports analyst.
What? Let me ask you something. The movie we said last week, I'm the political analyst. Like
the political analyst.
Yeah,
yes.
like what are y'all?
The sports analyst. I'm trying to look after you, nigga.
Nah, man.
I hold you down.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
No, this is a trio thing. Just a trio.
You know what I'm saying? I do a little something. We all pitch in. But you be on it more than what I be on it. So I'll be looking at you like, all right, boom, he got that. Like when you was on your Facebook, when you put up the article about the Insecure joint, I'm like, well, you put that in the group chat. That's a legit talking point. Me and Tommy, we are Insecure fans. We gotta talk this.
Oh yeah, we're gonna definitely talk about that.
Disrespect.
But we are later on.
Yeah.
The disrespect to the group chat.
But I do believe. But back to you saying.
But hold on, brother. I didn't finish giving you your props, brother.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Take these props,
cousin, brother.
Take these props, King.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. I'm shut up.
So, like I said, so I remember on the, you send us the exclusive on the pod group chat, and then you put it on your personal Facebook, and you was like, yo, Houston won this. This is going to be interesting. They got a squad. They already had Boogie, already had John Wall, you know what I'm saying? A couple other guys. And now you adding Victor Oladipo. And who else was acquired from this trade that went to Houston?
No, not many, because they just got like a couple draft picks.
They got
got all the draft picks?
They all got a little bit of something.
They all got a little bit of something.
They all got so it's like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody went to like.
Houston got like 3 number ones or first round or something like that. 3 or 4 plus some swap. Yeah, Houston got like 4 first round picks.
Mm-hmm.
And Oladipo.
Yeah. So like I said, LeVert went to Indiana, and now he's, prayerfully everything is all right with his kidney and everything in his health. So I know like Indiana.
Oh, they found it was him that they found something on his kidney? I thought it was Crawford.
No, it was LeVert.
Oh, damn.
No, they like
damn.
He did a physical, for Indiana after he got traded, and then they found out, oh, you got a small mass. He's out indefinitely. So damn. So they like
wait. So does the trade still go through though? Then because he.
Yeah, the trade went through. I mean, what's Depot? He's in Houston already. So it's like yeah.
Mm.
So it's like yeah.
Also, I'm wondering like that might make the whole trade from the jump. Well, I guess not because James Harden played with Brooklyn last night. But I would think like I thought they had to pass the physical for a trade to actually go through. And if he's out indefinitely now, I don't know. Just ask some questions. Questions. I would be tight if I was Indiana, like, fam, we just traded whatever they traded. We just traded you Oladipo for Karis LeVert. He can't play now until God knows when. Hopefully it'll be sooner than later, you know what I mean? And that this thing isn't like he needs to get a transplant or something crazy like that. Or worse. But yeah.
It's definitely it's crazy. But I wanna Milwaukee and Boston, they can go neck to neck with Brooklyn. But I don't know. We'll see what happens once Kyrie gets himself together, hopefully, and then see how the all three goes. But of course, it's gonna be definitely the Dribble Brothers. But like I said, I ain't gonna lie, I really did the Harden would go to Philly, but cause I wasn't seeing the Brooklyn going at it, him going to Brooklyn. But it could work out, I guess. To me, I mean, it works best between him and KD, but when Kyrie gets involved, we'll see. And see how the chemistry works.
I think James is Kyrie insurance.
Someone said that Kyrie is the Alfred to the Batman and Robin of KD and Harden. Like, damn.
So Kyrie is the Alfred, you said?
Yeah, he's the Alfred.
But see, Alfred makes sense. Alfred don't disappear on niggas. Somebody got to kidnap Alfred for Alfred not to be there. You know what I'm saying?
They could have at least said Nightwing. God damn. Or the Red Hood, something. But damn, Alfred?
Something.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Somebody said that Kyrie is the Kanye of the NBA.
Yeah, I heard that too.
That's kind of accurate.
And I was like, yes.
That's kind of accurate.
Kanye Irving.
Yeah, I heard that too. So it's crazy.
So, guys, what do you think of the divorce between Kim Kardashian and Kanye?
So, what's the next subject, man? We talking about that one out in Miami, man, for real. I'm gonna say this though. I mean, through everything that's Kanye's going through, it's like, yo. I mean, it's just, and also too, yeah. That I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of was a shocker, but it was like,
what was a shocker? Them divorcing?
Yeah.
Nah, not to me. Not to me. I didn't.
No, I'm looking back at. I'm thinking as far as with like you think about all the previous husbands that these Kardashians had, and like of course Lamar Odom, and Chloe, but it was like crazy how like everything, all the craziness that each the men was having, they were still with you didn't hear no word from the wives, or they just didn't care, or they were like, oh my goodness, it's good for attention. So it's like I don't know.
What played a factor for me, to be honest with you, this move kind of helped me realize that Kanye was serious about being a Christian.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if again, going back about being in the whole entertainment industry, as far as spirituality and things of that nature, it's like, don't too many people bring it up like that.
Mm.
And I mean, you might watch an award show and it might be the times where somebody gave glory to God, it was a black person. I've never seen a white person win an award and thank God
Yeah,
for the award.
that's true.
And then when you hear what's going on in Hollywood and the Scientology bullcrap, is like, okay, y'all.
Yeah, that is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And then I saw what happened with the young man. Remember the young man from what was the show called? Was it called 2.5 Men, 3.5? Charlie
Two and a
Sheen
half
and
men, yeah.
Two and a half.
Yeah. The young man that played the son.
Mm-hmm.
He got out of acting. He was like, I'm a Christian. I ain't trying to be a part of this.
But yeah.
And he left, he let that be. And so it's like I'm surprised to see Kyla Pratt and stuff. Mm-hmm. She's in Mayim Bialik's new show, and she's done a couple of little holiday films,
Yeah.
And she did an episode of Insecure, which we'll be talking about later. But it's like, okay, so you do have some working Christian, Tyler Perry, a couple other people, but it's like, it seems as if it's like not a good look to talk about God and how he's blessed. Well, at least in our community, we our people probably will, but again, in others, you don't see that too often. So when he, announced that he was a Christian, I was like, really? Huh, interesting. And I saw the Sunday services stuff and listened to the album and all that, and it was kind of cool. And I saw some other interviews that he did and saw what he was saying. I was like, okay, all right. I see where he going with it, but I was still kind of concerned with Kanye as far as his mental health and him managing his bipolar issues. And it did kind of seem like, I'll say Kim probably tried to help him out with going to see a doctor or get some type of treatment, whatever with that. But at the same time, with that, I could see Kanye being like, Kim saying, hey, maybe you should get yourself checked out, go see a doctor, whatever, take the meds. And Kanye's probably on some old, nah, I'm good. I mean, the man did say he's using his bipolar as a superpower. You know what I'm saying? So, but I felt like when I heard about this divorce news, I was like, okay, now he kind of sees what it is because they're on two different paths. He probably wants her to join him in being a Christian. And she's probably looking at it like, nah, this ain't for me. Because I feel like she is a bit more materialistic than what he is. Granted, you know how Kanye is with the stuff, but I feel like, he's legit trying to walk that path. But it's just kind of hard for people to kind of take him serious because of his mental health. But when that situation with the divorce news came out, it was like, all right, it seems like he's really serious about this. So,
So does he stated that him wanting to be a Christian was the reason, or wanting to pursue the Christian lifestyle?
No, that's what I figured. That's what I'm.
Oh,
that's
okay.
Opinion. That's my opinion on it.
Got you. Actually, I was surprised because I actually thought that him and her was going to work out, just because him being all about fashion and material things.
Yes,
not all about, but that
not
was that had
yeah.
importance. It seemed like it had significance in his life, and
yeah.
her, same thing. So I just figured like, oh well,
like it makes sense.
Yeah, I thought it would make sense. Like if anybody could understand or relate to another person that had that level of
success, money,
success, but also concern for just fashion, branding, how that shit is perceived. I thought it would be them. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah, man. But, it is what it is with that situation. Let's see. What else is on the docket?
Well,
oh, hold up. I got it. Because the one thing with the Kim K's and with the and with Kanye, Kanye, in his songs, and he spoke about it, and you can see it, with him. He has his insecurities. Kardashians have their insecurities. A lot of celebrity, Kanye said the best, man. People high as up got the lowest self-esteem. So we talk about insecurities. And you have a show called Insecure. Caught news that the upcoming season 5 of Insecure, is going to be the last hurrah.
That was news to me. Like, I had no idea. I didn't see the post on Facebook, whatever. And yeah.
It shocked the hell out of me when I found out, bro.
I'm trying to remember. The last one ended with Kalinda. No, that's not her name.
Lawrence got shorty pregnant.
Condola, that's what her name is. Yes. She's pregnant, yes.
Yes.
Condola, I think is her name.
Yeah, I think that was her name.
Yeah. And Issa and Molly are cool again?
I believe so. I might have to rewatch that season again.
Issa and Molly are cool again.
But
Lawrence got Condola pregnant.
So, man, it was like, that was one of those shows. Like, I don't watch a lot of shows in real time. I've been so used to, man, these streaming services got me spoiled a bit, because I'm used to just knocking them out. You know what I'm saying?
So
and I kind of do that a little bit.
Thinking about getting cutting the cord, cutting the cable, and just doing the streaming thing.
Streaming?
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah.
I once I get some more reliable internet, and this has actually been holding up all right. I'm just fading to black because it's dark. But gotcha. Once I get some reliable internet, yeah, I'm really thinking about that, because it's definitely saving money for sure.
Oh yes.
I
mean, a lot of them joints is a lot cheaper than having a bunch of them is a lot cheaper than a cable bill.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You get you that Disney Plus bundle. You get you a Netflix and a HBO Max. You probably all right.
You could get you like the Disney Plus, ESPN Plus, Hulu for like $13.99 total.
That's what I'm saying. You get that Netflix,
plus HBO, maybe
HBO. That's 15. A Netflix is 13.
So that's like maybe $30, $35 a month for all of that. Plus, let's say you pay $50 for the internet.
42. Yeah, $42. And then you just pay the internet shit. That's altogether, that's what, maybe 100?
That's maybe 100, right? Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. So it's like, that's all you need. And then what's the one that got all the channels, like basic cable channels, but it's free? Not well, Quibi is done for, I think.
Oh. I thought you were talking about Sling, but then you said
Sling.
Free.
Yeah, I'm thinking about Sling too.
Yeah.
Is Sling free?
No, I'm thinking about doing.
No, not free. I think there is a charge on Sling.
It's a charge on Sling. It's not a lot. It's like at least like, it depends on what you want. They give you options. Options depends on what you want and how you want it. It's gonna be at least like maybe like 50 to 60 a month or so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm definitely checking that out.
So maybe if you do something like that, along with the other joints, you might be all right for real. Yeah. But yeah, man, it's about to be a wrap for Insecure, and I mean Insecure, yo, like it sucks, and I'm probably gonna say the same stuff going into after it's over with, but you know, if you're like me and you watched the misadventures of an awkward black girl, you've seen the glow up and the come up of the wonderful, and amazing talent that is Issa Rae. And it's like, so when I found out, I mean, it went from one thing to just being an online web series. Then that web series got picked up on Pharrell's joint, I Am Mother. Then she had some other little joints around, or was helping put together other little web series with other people, trying to help her people. And it was like, and then I know she's worked with Kev on Stage before, I want to say, or she was just cool with Kev on Stage and all that. And then, boom, winds up on HBO, done a couple movies. I think they said on the JBP, I think her and Jasmine Sullivan might be working on something.
Yes.
And I'm like, whoa. And, and then you have her co-stars in the joint. The one young lady, is her name Kelly on the show?
Yes.
She's been in a couple other things, and she's been goofy in those. She's been funny in those. And then you got Molly, who's an amazing talent. And I know she did a stand-up special on HBO, and I meant to watch it.
I did see Amanda Seales stand up though on HBO.
Yeah.
Amanda Seales. We all know Amanda Seales since My Brother.
And Amanda Diva and MTV and all that.
Oh, she was on My Brother and Me?
Don't hold your breath.
She was the girl that would talk real fast.
Don't hold your breath. Yeah. And she'd be like, don't hold your breath.
I thought that was
like all that was
the homeboy that said don't hold your breath.
They all said it. They all said it, but it was like, yeah,
they all said it.
Yeah, they all. But she, yeah.
But yeah, like to see how that show has evolved, and then the soundtrack for each season was man vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like I found out about some people because of that soundtrack.
Raphael Sadiq, I think was the music consultant.
Yeah, the supervisor.
And then I think she had a hand in the Black Lady Sketch Show.
Yeah,
like a producer.
She's like the producer. Yeah, she's the producer.
Executive producer of that, and again, amazing, beautiful, talented women on that show.
And shout out to Issa. She got a master's class. I'm gonna check that out on the masterclass.com.
Yeah, do that. Her book is amazing too.
Yeah, and also too, she like I said
from Maryland.
Yeah, and she Issa Rae also I told you before when we was doing the best of the movies and stuff. That Baltimore movie I saw that I saw in the film festival. That TT the
club
artist,
joint, club music. Joint.
Yeah, it was produced by Issa too on her company, Color Creative. That's the name of it.
Shoot, that's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope. So, I mean, she's just on to just some great and amazing things, and just to like, man. It's dope, at the same time, but it's just an amazing show, and I just hope that everybody like continues to support what she's doing. because she's another one that's like a blurred. You know what I mean? And
yep.
You know, so man, it kind of sucks, but at the same time, it was one of those shows that when it came on, you had to watch it. You know what I'm saying? And you had that conversation. You know, and like I said, the credits would roll. I would hear some song. If it wasn't for Issa, I wouldn't know about Lake Elite 47. And I'm a big fan of Lake Elite 47. You know what I mean? And it's a few other people that have been on her joints or that be playing. Man, she's one of the reasons why I know about Baby Rose, who is like an old, like this.
Yeah, she got a voice.
I heard the voice first.
Yeah.
And I was like, who is and I looked her up and I was like, really? No, I don't believe this. You got a video? I watched her colors. I'm like,
yeah, me too.
Nah, this still ain't. This some Milli Vanilli shit going on. Your auntie singing for you. Fuck out of here. The hell? Your nana singing for you. The fuck?
Yeah.
Shout out to Baby Rose, DC. You know what I'm saying? Great talent. But yes, salute to Issa, salute to the cast and crew of Insecure, y'all last season. And also Lawrence, he was on the Top Gun sequel.
Yeah, he's gonna be in the Top Gun sequel. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, he was in was that Saw?
I think so.
What the newest one with Chris Rock?
No, I'm talking about the old one.
No.
No, he was in no, he was in Escape Room.
Escape Room, that's what
he was in Escape. I watched a little bit of that, and I wanna find. Is it on Netflix? What is that on?
Probably. I think that's what I saw.
I think it's on Netflix. Yeah.
He was a jerk in Escape Room.
Yeah, but definitely he got the Top Gun going with him.
Is he the young goose?
No.
Okay. Oh, gave me the one word KD answer to Charles Barkley. No.
Yo, I tell you, it'd be funny sometimes when Breon get into his Corbin from Fifth Element bag. Cause you be having all this energy. Yeah, yo, what's up? Yo, you good? You doing everything? Yeah, it's cool. Yo, did you hear so and so? Yo, that shit was. I mean, it was cool, right? You liked it? Yeah, it was all right. Breon, my man. I need more energy from you, Breon. Breon, come on, let me know. You know.
Feel fantastic.
We saw it. Cool.
You know what I mean? But you know, and I'm pretty sure you can watch Insecure on HBO Max, which is a streaming service.
Yeah. So I mean, and also
streaming service.
I was gonna say like to them like it was bound to happen because like you know everybody's pretty much doing their thing and that's gonna be the same way with Atlanta. Like I'm think these next two seasons coming up is gonna be their last. So
Paperboy's in the MCU. Who don't want to see Paperboy in the MCU?
Yeah.
You know
and Lakeith is doing his thing. Donald, of course, is doing his thing, and Shorty, forgot her name. Zazzy, yeah, she doing her thing.
And her name Zazzy Beats.
Yeah,
that's a dope producer name.
Yeah,
Paperboy.
So like, I would not be surprised after the next few seasons coming up. They're like, oh yeah, well, this is the last season of Atlanta. I'm like, yeah, that's.
I think that's just what's going to happen. Like with Issa Rae, with Insecure. I think Issa has a whole lot more projects. I think the people that are co-starring in the show would have a lot more projects.
Mm-hmm.
I think same thing with Atlanta. Like everybody on that joint is blowing up.
Yeah, especially the writers and the directors of both shows. Like they all doing their things too and doing like something outside of it. So Same thing how it was with Blackish time in a way. I'm trying to see how long that's gonna last too. Cause Kenya, he's definitely doing this thing.
I don't know. Did y'all watch Black as Fuck? Did y'all watch Black AF?
I did watch hashtag Black as Fuck.
I have to watch.
Yeah, I ain't watching it.
I gotta watch it again because I remember when I did watch the first time, I found it to be funny.
See,
and then there were parts where I kind of lost it.
I liked it. I know a couple people they tried to get into it, and after the first episode, they were really wasn't feeling it like that. But I hung in there. I did stick with it. I always find it kind of interesting when people play like a different version of themselves.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I thought that part was kind of dope. For him to do that. And then I think all the children had dope personalities. You know, it's always good to see Rashida Jones in something. You know what I'm saying? And so no, I actually rocked with it. I think, but even with the Blackish and Grownish, I would love to binge those eventually.
Damn.
Blackish is, I think, is like I do record it, and I don't really watch it regularly, but when I do watch it, I just binge a few episodes, and yeah, that's great. That's great TV right there.
Yeah, sorry, they Mahomes is out with a concussion. Like, damn.
Yeah, I see. I'm watching it now. Actually, 2 minutes. KC is up though.
Yeah.
What score?
22-17.
In the fourth?
2 minutes left in the fourth. 3rd and 14. Oh shit. Backup quarterback just scrambles for an almost first down on 3rd and 14. I think he thinks he got it. Anyway.
Yeah.
What's going on? What's next on the docket?
Okay, so like I was trying to segue in earlier, Insecure, pretty sure is on HBO Max, the streaming service. Another good streaming service I've been hearing about is Amazon Prime. You know, they got some good stuff on there. The one thing that's on Amazon Prime is a movie called One Night in Miami. Directed by Regina King. And based on a play. And I'm going to let Breon tell the rest.
With no spoilers.
Oh wait, come on. There ain't no spoiler. Pretty much, it was just Kent Powers. He wrote the screenplay and the film adaptation of One Night in Miami, and also too he co-directed. So he's having a good run right now. So pretty much, man, it's a great film. It was very ironic how it came out, the 15th of January. That was also Regina King's birthday. Happy related to her. She turned 50. And also too, it's
more coincidental than ironic.
Yeah, Martin King.
Blessing than ironic, for real. But go ahead.
But also too, Regina King, her birthday was, January the 15th, and then you got Martin King birthday. Like, wow, and there's no crazy relation. So it's crazy.
Yes, no relation.
Yeah, so it was rumored like, oh, that's a great niece. I'm like, nah. So, but definitely the film, man, it was really good. I'd highly recommend it. It's just all around from the acting, everybody did their thing, and from the writing the direction of Regina King as well, and it's just like it was really, really like well put together how they did it. As for the leads, man, they really embodied their iconic, you know, characters. Each one from the Jim Browns to the Sam Cooks to Malcolm X and to Cassius Clay. I will say definitely it's gonna be hard because like I want to say they will get like the best ensemble or cast nomination come SAG and all them. But when it comes to like the Oscars and who's gonna get like the best actor and supporting actor, right now they saying that Leslie Odom Jr. who plays Sam Cooke, he's gonna be the best supporting. He's gonna get that best supporting actor.
Of course, they're gonna pick the blackie that they know. Oh, he's the one from Hamilton. I like him.
Yeah, but the thing was like in the film. I mean, everybody had their moments, but it was like pretty much like the tension was mostly between Malcolm and Sam Cooke, and definitely the guy that played Malcolm X, he's definitely gonna get a Best Actor nod too. And I will say that Kingsley Ben-Adir, that's his name. He's a British actor, and he really between him and Eli Gorey, who plays Cassius Clay, they had their portrayals of it. It's like great competition and fan debate on with Will and Denzel's portrayals of the figures. So it's like either they the second best or they did it like a step better than what Will and Denzel did. In my opinion, I like to say that step further than what Will and Denzel did, because like when Will and Denzel played those characters, yeah, they embodied them from the mannerisms, but it was like the look wise, in a way. I mean, yeah, Denzel was dark skinned and
Denzel's darker, yeah.
Yeah, and Will, I mean, and also too the way they try to embody them as far as their speech and everything, they did a good job, Will and Denzel, but these guys right here on One Night in Miami, you actually can like really like not only they look like them, it was some moments like you thought that was them, and then they definitely sound like Malcolm X and Cassius, and it was definitely great. But yeah, it definitely deserve all the praise and all the award buzz, and hopefully it goes well for them coming award season.
I thought you was gonna read straight from your Facebook post, yo, because your Facebook post was legit a review, and that was like to me, I was already gonna check it out, but your Facebook post made it more what's the word I want to say? What is it when it persuaded me even more to
persuasive.
Yeah, it was very persuasive and actually persuaded me to actually check it out even more. Like it really got me like, okay, I'm actually ready to watch this joint. You know what I mean? Because you have some people, when it comes to a popular movie that just dropped on whatever streaming service, I know so many people that have trashed a lot of movies. Like I know some people that didn't like Project Power, and he just trashed it out the gate. I know some people that didn't like Jingle Jangle, trashed it out the gate. And a couple other joints. But with this one night in Miami, when I read your review, I was like, yeah, okay, this kind of solidifies how I feel about this. This ain't on some BS. Like this is some real good content right here. Let me actually take the time out this weekend to check it out. I think we might try to check it out tonight. We got one more episode of Lupin to watch. If y'all ain't watched Lupin yet.
I just saw the first episode and it was like, wow. And
yeah.
And also too, I kind of got a little beef with the whole, the dub thing, but I know they can't. Like, I understand, but it's like
with the what thing?
The dubbing, the English dub.
Yo, so I was saying this. Well, I don't know if I can tell you this scene, but the scene in the first episode.
No.
Because you don't show it. What's up, Melissa?
I know what's up, Melissa.
Way,
I know. Right?
And so
is that on Netflix?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's on Netflix, Tommy. Thanks, Melissa.
But there's a particular scene in the first episode. I can't say it now, but we was like, let's hear the French version.
Mm-hmm.
And the French version was like, okay, this makes a lot more sense. And there was a couple other scenes later on in that season, and I'm like, I'm gonna peep this in in this native native tongue and see like, you know what I mean, how they actually react to this. Because we read the subtitles too, but we got it dubbed, but like you said, certain scenes is like, what?
No, it wasn't more way. It was just funny. Like, oh, that's what they say. Oh, that's how they say it. And like, I know like the French is different, for the translation and all that. And also too, I don't know. It's still cool. It's still interesting. I want to say this.
I like it. It's some phony spots in it, but I still like it for what it is.
Yeah, I only saw the first episode. So, but back to One Night in Miami though, like definitely, like I said, Kent Powers with the screenplay, he definitely gonna get some nominations, and hopefully he wins it too for best adapted screenplay. But the conversations that the lead characters had too, it was very timely with this, very timely and like social commentary that's like really stuff that affects African Americans, like with just identity and the culture and just it's African American like period. And it's like it's just so timely, and like it's like stuff that they was they was talking about. It was like they were going through so much. And also I want to say too, definitely inspired me for a project that I'm working on.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully that's definitely brought inspiration.
Yeah, there we go. I'm feeling that.
And that's life.
And education.
Doom, 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 doom.
Bonjour. For all you Nas fans, it's the same sample.
Yeah, it is. But I didn't so moving on to another streaming service, since we went from HBO, Amazon, and then a little bit of Netflix.
A little bit of Netflix.
Yeah, but now let's
Netflix.
Actually, have y'all seen the film? I ain't see it yet. Outside the Wire.
Have not.
Not yet. Yeah, not yet. It's on the list. We might check that out tomorrow.
Yeah, but I was gonna mention about Lupin, but you mentioned it up. But yeah, I only saw the first episode. But I ain't gonna lie. I saw One Night in Miami 3 times already.
Oh damn.
I mean, the first time I saw it by myself. Second time I saw it with Mom, and then yeah, and Mom, and then all of a sudden, the last time I was just the film nerd in me just trying to dissect every scene and like favorites and all that and how they broke it down. But moving on, definitely another streaming service that had a premiere on January 15th. That's Disney Plus, and it was the first Marvel TV miniseries, and that is WandaVision. I guess I'm the only one that saw it. So
no, I watched it. I watched it. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you something, Kevin Feige. Straighten some shit out. Okay? So you mean to tell me you give us 2 episodes? That's fine. I'm thinking, okay, they probably about 50 minutes a ep, 55 minutes an ep. Fine. These motherfuckers was 30 minutes and 37 minutes. respectively. And you making us wait. You're a real piece of work, Feige. Let that shit run, yo. And then I meant to actually watch the
Yo,
read an article about the Easter.
B,
Easter
if you
eggs.
don't cut any of that for the promo, I'm gonna come over there and strangle you, yo.
What are you talking about? Ain't nobody spoiled nothing.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying for the promo for this pod. I mean, because fam, you literally is like right up in the camera on some ghost face shit. Like, let me tell you something. All you missing is the old school sample in the background. That's all you missing right now when you talking to
You hear what
Kevin
my man's
Feige.
saying? You hear what Teddy's saying? you ain't grow with us with syrup sandwiches and all that.
Yo,
yeah, no, right.
Yo,
Yo, that's a promo. That's a wrestling promo right there. That's a wrestling pay-per-view. What he did, that was a wrestling promo. Straight up and down. Shout out, salute the Ghost for that one. I love Action Bronson still, but he had him on that one.
Yo, he lost mad weight.
He did. He did, bro. He looks great.
Yeah.
Shout out to Action Bronson, man, for that.
What happened? He lost mad weight or something?
Yeah.
He's been working out. He's been working out.
I think he did a video with, was it Men's Health? It's one of them.
Yeah.
They show you like his trainer and what he did for a workout. Cause he been in the gym heavy and Method Man been in the gym heavy. Method Man was like, yo, X-Men, MCU, I'm trying to be Bishop. What's good? Like,
is he Bishop? Is he in the MCU officially?
No,
Method Man, no. But he's like, yo, if y'all when I do X-Men, I'm trying to be Bishop.
Yeah.
What happened? He can't be, you said me?
I say he's campaigning.
Oh, he's campaigning. Okay.
Yeah, he's self-campaigning on it. Yeah.
Okay, so a decision has not yet been made.
He can't be.
I know.
Like, no, he can't be, you know.
And who am I to say that the Method Man? I must be crazy.
But yeah, it's like, all right, you got us holding out for in these episodes is that short? All right.
Well, if you think about it, most of the series, they only gonna have like 9 episodes, so it's like,
and I could have ran through them the whole weekend. You know what I'm saying? And then
real easy too. Only 30 minutes basically.
Yeah.
Cakewalk.
Yep.
Could have ran through that and some more.
Bruh, I finished a good portion of what it might have been the last season of Stranger Things. From a couple years ago, because it came out like 4th of July weekend. I knocked that out within 2 days, and it would have been a day if I ain't step out to watch the fireworks. If I ain't step out to watch the fireworks down at Fells Point, I'd have been done with it for real. But and those episodes are like 50 minutes long, something like that. So with something that's like 30 minutes, I mean, I knocked out. If I didn't take a break from watching Woke, I would have finished Woke in a couple of hours in a day. But with WandaVision, like I said, I want to watch a video or read an article that deal with certain Easter eggs, because it was interesting how we're kind of in it and certain things that happen within the middle of the show. So, I mean, it holds the interest. And then for those that are interested in reading comics, I did find an article that I think it's in Complex. They give you the best 5 comics to read to get you ready for the show. You know what I'm saying? So if ever you're, if you know somebody, if you're watching this and you into comics, if you either go on Complex or just type in something like that, like the 5 best comics to watch for WandaVision, something should pop up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah. What did y'all think of the show?
Definitely very trippy, and I love the paying homage to the
To the
classic,
old school.
TV shows.
Nick at Night, Bewitched, Dick Van Dyke, all them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So like definitely it definitely with the clues, the little small clues they like put out there, and like still with between that and the Easter eggs, you still confuses out like what's going on. But
and it was a couple of like, dare I say, Get Out kind of.
Yeah. So it's definitely like it's definitely like those it's those type of shows like for example Mr. Robot, where they're not going to tell you exactly what's going on right now in the first 3 or 4 episodes. It slowly but surely is going to tell you. It's like towards the middle, and then all of a sudden everything is going to
pick up from there.
Pick up and then put together in the end. Yeah. So it's like definitely it's still very intriguing how and it's good to see also too
the mother from that 70s show.
Yeah. But it's
I was like, oh, they got her?
Yeah. It's definitely good to see Paul Bettany and Elizabeth Olsen, like they, doing some other things, like playing, like they're doing comedic stuff, and what I'm saying, because they always like so serious on when they play Wanda in Vision. So now you see them like Stephanie doing the like how it used to be in the classic TV shows, and it's like had that funny moments, and they acting all silly and all that. So definitely, little range. So definitely, we still like very curious, like what happened to Wanda after Endgame. So, and shout out to fine ass Tiana Paris, who was getting some shine.
We shout her out one more time on this show.
I'm just happy. Just happy that she's, she's doing her thing. Shot, yeah. She's doing her thing, and I'm just looking forward to see her in the suit. The Spectrum.
You ain't the only one.
Yeah. So
y'all niggas are smiling so damn hard. Shout out to Tiana Paris. Yeah, she ain't the only one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All we need to do is
I just want to see her suits.
All we need is like
I like the suits.
Put them spandex on, girl.
Hey, B. Who's the show for?
Who's the show?
I was like, hey, Wu-Tang called. Now you gotta put Method Man in the movie, damn it. Shit.
Yeah.
Or RZA direct something. Do the score.
Yeah.
Something. Yeah. We'll take their shit. Yeah, but if y'all haven't gotten the chance to check out WandaVision, man, please do so. Y'all know y'all been feeding for some MCU-ish, and here it is.
And Catherine Hahn, she killing it too.
That is the neighbor.
Yeah.
With the husband named Ralph.
Yeah.
And you never see, just like those classic TV shows. They always bring up a person.
Yeah, and there's a rumor. I think this is probably might be true. She really is, but I'm not going to spoil it. But it's definitely she's playing a character that's from the comics as well. So
I got a feeling she's a villain.
Yeah, so it's like definitely yeah. So
okay, I'm curious to see which one she is. Yeah. Anything else on that?
That's it. And yeah, just looking for. I mean, I kind of agree with y'all. I mean, like I said, it's 9 episodes, but that's how I feel with The Mandalorian. We can definitely just binge watch the whole Mandalorian.
Yeah, I didn't know Mandalorian was coming out weekly. I thought it just came out legit.
Yeah, me too.
All at once.
And okay. It's 30 minutes as well. So it's like, yeah, might as well just.
Mandalorian is 30 minutes?
Yep.
Why I see it was shorter? Yeah, because I thought it was longer
Pause. And I'm watching it, and then next thing I know, the theme song comes on.
You know, I'm sorry. I saw Tommy's big ass smile. Like,
yeah, I know, right? Because I was like,
"Everybody
hear me?"
Well, y'all
can't
hear
like,
me.
okay, you heard me.
It was like,
couldn't hear me, but I was laughing at that. Like,
I never about to say, man. It was like you. It was like you don't see him, and all of a sudden you saw this blackness, and you saw this like teeth, like.
Right. This nigga did the whole Cheshire Cat from fucking Alice in Wonderland. What I think.
I was thinking about shoot. Oh yeah, that you saying that pause though reminded me of something funny. It was like a postcard in the mailbox at the crib, and it was from like a company that just like will haul junk away from your spot, I guess, take it to the dump.
Yeah.
But it was called Junk Luggers. And Shay was like, "Oh, pause."
Yo, when a woman says pause, that should.
Yeah. And I wasn't even thinking about it that way, but then I thought about it more, and I was like, "Oh, yeah."
That
and then I just
felt like a porn.
Right. Yo, y'all rock with Bang Bros? Nah, dog. I like Junk Luggers now. Word? I ain't never heard of them.
All right, yo. Oh,
yo, they on goodness. Twitter.
Wow. Yo.
We talked about some shit this episode. You better keep that intro. They need to keep.
Yo, I seen old girl on Junk Luggers though. She was official.
Forget OnlyFans. Junk Luggers, nigga.
Yo, I just subscribed to the Junk Luggers OnlyFans. It's only like $4 a month. Yo, B, holla at them. They'll give you like a free 3-day trial. Just, you know. you see what you're getting into for your $4.
I'm trying to move on.
Junk Luggers.
Oh, man. But.
All right.
L-U-G-G.
He's done.
All right. All right, I'm done.
Yo.
I'm done.
So moving on to another streaming service.
Okay, so yes, let's stay on that MCU right now because you know we got a couple things. Yo,
what the heck? Sorry, just still
I missed like the last 15 seconds, and I just came back and he was like, "What the hell?"
Yo.
So, Chris Evans is back in the MCU as Captain America. You know what I'm saying? So we got Cap back. You know, I don't know for what project.
It was rumored a while back that he was going to be in a couple of episodes as Old Man Steve on Falcon and Winter Soldier. But as I'm thinking, this news is also relating to the future movie. So I'm assuming he's going to play a multiverse Cap. You might get we might get a Hail Hydra Captain America. We might get a zombie Captain America.
If they do the Marvel zombies, I would love that.
Yeah.
The Hydra one is more interesting because that actually did happen in the comics a couple years ago.
Yeah. So we'll see.
And I'm glad you said that because I loved how they did the commercials in WandaVision. Because I peeped that in a certain thing, but
I'm trying to pick up the clues too. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. When I heard a certain song and all,
like that watch, the watch had the Hydra logo.
I wasn't trying to say it,
but
you said it for me. I wasn't trying to, but yeah.
Yeah.
But that was a joint.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Porque that's that Baltimore club. Y'all know what
Right.
time it is.
Shout out to Baltimore Club Music.
Junk Loggers.
Show.
Cring.
Oh my God.
Just
Sorry,
only
man.
fans, they gonna be dancing to club music. That's what they doing. Bitch on a pole. Yeah.
It'll just be the beat. It won't be no vocals.
So yes. So let's see what happens. Because I'm assuming that he's going to be on the same project where they brought RDJ back as Iron Man. I'm assuming, but that might be for Ironheart.
mm-hmm.
But I would love for it to be in a certain film where they kind of bring back some of the old Avengers or whatever.
Yeah, because like especially with Rob Downey Jr. Like will not be surprised if we hear like he signed a deal where he's gonna appear on a few stuff. The same thing with Chris Evans. He's not appearing in everything. It's gonna be like one or two,
just a couple of
like 3 projects. Like I said, but the whole especially too with Robert Downey Jr. We talked about this before with Armor Wars with Don Cheadle, and then Ironheart. Definitely you're gonna see some glimpse of Robert Downey Jr. make a cameo appearance and things of that nature. So
so there's that. Next piece of news, going back to the motherland with it. It has been reported that there's some footage of Chadwick for Black Panther 2 that they're going to use. I saw the article. I can send it to you.
okay.
I meant to send it in a group chat, but I did come across an article that said that they found some that they did have some stuff for Chadwick for that movie.
So it's like old outtakes from old footage they didn't use from the first one.
I gotta look at it. I gotta find it and look at it.
Cause they said they wasn't gonna they said they was gonna do that, but also too they said they wasn't. Of course, they're not gonna CGI them, so they're not gonna
right.
They're not gonna do what they did with Carrie Fisher on Rise of the Skywalker, and also too I don't know. Yeah, so
I gotta look for it again, but I think I did see something that was like I think they found either they found some footage or they might use some footage for Black Panther 2, whatever. But if I can't find it, then my bad. I probably read the article wrong. But we're gonna stay on that, and because that would be dope. Because I guess from there they could probably kind of go into maybe how he passed.
Yeah, that's the only way they can do it.
And then do a tribute like that.
Yeah. Or probably use him in the astral plane in a way when
something like that.
Yeah.
And then the next news, and this news has been going on. People have been talking about this particular topic since the first Black Panther movie, because everybody had. I know I've talked to certain fanboys, and they had different theories about this particular person and their character. But it's official now. Michael B. Jordan will be returning as Killmonger. And when I read this, I ultimately, because I remember a couple of weeks ago on here, Breon talked about how he had a theory. And his theory dealt with another Black Panther from the multiverse. And to be honest with you, it sat with me. And then one day it really hit me And I was like, well, if they do that, yeah, you're right. You could do. It don't have to necessarily be T'Challa. It could be somebody from another particular tribe. Because if you guys remember, when he was in the astral plane, you had different Black Panthers from the different tribes.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking, well, Winston Duke is right there, and Baku is right there. I can see in one of the multiverses where he is a Black Panther.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But for them to bring back Killmonger, it was like, And when I read it, it made me think about what you said as far as, yeah, they could bring back Black the character, the hero Black Panther, not necessarily T'Challa. And in the and he's from a certain universe from the multiverse, and it's like, yeah, I could see. I was like, now it makes sense because before we weren't talking multiverse. Multiverse didn't get brought up until Spider-Man Far From Home, and they found Mysterio or whatever and all that, and then even in Captain Marvel, it got brought up with the Scrolls.
Yeah, Scrolls. Yeah.
And
I still didn't see that. I gotta see that.
All that. And so it's like, okay, I see where they getting at with the Spider-Man joint, because you got, the OG Spider-Man's in that. And the next Doctor Strange, they're dealing with the multiverse. So it's like, I see what they're doing with it. So if you go that route with it, I can see them like, Shuri kind of finding out about the multiverse and, somehow comes across a Killmonger. You know what I mean? That is the Black Panther. So, because some people was like, because I've heard some people say this, oh, he's not really dead.
Yeah, that too. And like they trying to, like with the comics, that they did resurrect Killmonger in the comics.
Yeah.
And all that. So it's like I said, well, that's for the whole news. This ain't no surprise, really. I mean, he was going to make an appearance somewhere or another, if like I said, we're going to see him in the astral plane, or we're going to get a multiverse, Killmonger that's going to, like, he was a Black Panther at another universe. We don't know how it's going to go, and as far as the storyline, but as far as Ryan Coogler, I feel for the brother, because, like, he had something going before Chadwick passed, but he wanted, he had, a lot of ideas what he wanted to do with T'Challa, and then when Chadwick passed, then it's like back to the drawing board. And also it was the sequel supposed to came out. Well, I don't know if it's going to be like this before. I mean, at with this pandemic is over, like it was going to be May 2022, but now they pushed it back to it's going to be on the 4th of July weekend now, on 2022. So he, and also too, like I said before, with the multiverse idea, they can play a lot of ways they can do with it. And with like I said, with Killmonger, him, they can play around with that too. But we'll see how it goes, man. But definitely, yeah, there's no shot that that Michael B. Jordan was going to be in it, in the sequel, if you like taking over or just have a cameo, whatever. But I will say this: shout out to Iman Movies Review. I follow him on Instagram and YouTube, and he brought out these. I gotta send it to y'all. These videos where he was talking about, he was pleading to Marvel not to recast him. He had like certain ideas how they can do it, and also too, he felt that Shuri becoming the Black Panther is a little too early for this. For on the part 2, because we didn't get to her development. And also too, like he mentioned like a few good ones about how, like, they should have a spin-off series on Disney Plus, so they can, like, get Shuri, the whole everybody from the whole, because Kevin Feige was saying that
Shuri having a series.
Yeah, Shuri can have a series, and also to the world of Wakanda period. Like, just get to know. He mentioned that as well. So it was like, But he was saying that they should do it before the sequel comes out and probably push the sequel back a couple months more to get, I don't know, but about that. But we'll see. But I definitely agree with him on a lot of things that was mentioned on those videos. But we'll see how it goes with this.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, that would be it. I think that's the only thing. Like with the whole Killmonger thing, to me, it was a bit of a shock because I think I kind of like moved on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, okay, that happened. I'm looking forward to what the sequel's about. At the same time, Endgame happened, and I was like, I'm just kind of focused on, the series that the MCU is putting out. I'm ready to. I've been ready to see what Black Widow was about.
Yeah.
And I was just caught up in watching other stuff and just doing me just living my life. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't even that wasn't even on my mind. Like the last thing I heard before this, the last thing I heard about Michael B. Jordan was he's dating Lori Harvey. At this point, I'm like, who hasn't dated this chick?
I know, but they serious. Yeah.
What that mean?
Very attractive young lady.
Yeah.
But when I found out Future bagged, I was like, what? Why? How?
The whole Diddy and the son thing was like, wow. So the son had her, and then
Which son was it? The light skinned one
Justin.
from
Yeah, Justin.
Oh, the one that the restaurant is named after.
Yeah, the oldest. He's the oldest son. Yeah.
That's the one. That's the one that's Albie Shore's son.
Right? No. That's
Justin.
He's the oldest. He's Diddy he's Diddy's older son. The mom is
That's the one that died, right?
No.
The mom's died, right?
No. His mom is Misha Hilton. She's a stylist, and then she was in
with the blonde hair, right?
Yeah, she was in Biggie's One More
Chance. She was in a
video.
documentary dealing with it dealt with like fashion, and it had Dapper Dan in it.
Yeah, she's a stylist, so like she's also she's on the One More Chance video. She was the one that Puffy was talking to when he said, "Tell your friends to get with my friends."
Right.
And she had the blonde. Yeah. That's her. That's the mom.
I'm trying to think with Justin. That's not the one. So who was the one that was in Dope?
That's Albie Shore and Kim Porter's son. His name is Quincy.
Okay, that is Albie Shore's son. Okay.
Yeah.
So Justin, that's the one. He's the oldest.
Yeah, that's the one that what school he went to? He played football too, and everybody was mad because he got a scholarship.
Right. Yeah. Okay, that was him. Okay, that was him. Okay, yeah, he's the light skinned one with the
Yeah, everybody was mad because he had a scholarship.
I picture him now because it's him and Luke. Because I thought Albie Shore's son, he was also being taken care of by Diddy. No.
Yeah, I mean, he was like a step. Yeah,
he's like a stepson. Yeah,
stepson. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Well, when you say the oldest, I pictured him because I didn't look at him as a step. I knew he was like a stepson, but I still looked at him as a son. You know what I'm saying? Like, forget the title of a stepson. You know what I mean? Like, even though that's just step for whatever, they still be like, "What, you my son for real?" Gotcha. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's how I looked at it. But okay, I know what you're talking about.
So so Quincy, that's Kim Porter's and I'll be sure son, and that was the I'll be sure he wrote For My Lady, and so when Casey's like, so you having my baby, that was talking about when they had Quincy. So definitely but Justin's definitely one that you said UCLA, Tommy.
Yep.
Yeah, so that was the one that had the scholarship. Everybody was mad because he got the scholarship to play football and all that. So I think he didn't deserve it because his dad is already rich. So yeah. But
hey man, at least Diddy did it the honest way. He didn't go the Aunt Becky route.
Hey, right?
Yeah.
I think her husband is going to jail
Yeah, definitely. She already served her 10-day time, 10-week, whatever.
Wow.
Yeah.
She did a hard time.
Yeah, for real.
Serving hard time.
The girl didn't even want to go to school. She was like, I just want to party. Like,
yeah, for real. Yeah. But hey, can we switch back to the streaming service? I forgot to mention one thing about Netflix. That was crazy. So Netflix made a big announcement this past week, since HBO Max is doing with Warner Brothers, showing all the films. I peeped
that commercial, yes.
Yeah, showing all the films on the same day, and you can watch it even in theaters or in HBO Max on the same day. Then we had Disney Plus, they did the same thing, and now Netflix just went straight up Suge Knight. And look, we're gonna be dropping a new film every week this year. So I don't know, Tommy, what you think about that? Yeah, definitely. Every week you're gonna get a new Netflix film. So they also too, they're gonna be releasing over 70 films.
A lot of. You said over 70?
Yeah, over 70 films. Like so far, like the preview they showed is like 25 films so far that they already they did from last year and the year before, that the ones that was supposed to came out last year, but they didn't.
Man, what's up with Ozark, man?
I don't know.
What's up with you know what I'm saying? Like all of this is great. I still got a lot of shit on Netflix that I gotta actually catch up on, or just give a watch just to check. So I mean, this is great. I think this is just more marketing, because they got to put out different things to make it look like, oh, Netflix is doing this and that.
Yeah, and also too, it's like people ain't
compete with streaming wars.
Yeah, and people ain't trying to go to the theaters. And also too, I know most of these films that they putting out, they wasn't distributed by Netflix either. They're probably distributed by other studios. And then,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, so these aren't all Netflix originals. Some are gonna be Netflix originals, I'm sure, but
and some of them
are things that would have been in the theaters.
Yeah, they
been the pandemic.
They was in film festivals. Like for example, this is a movie that Idris Elba and homeboy, they play Lucas on Stranger Things. It's this film. I forgot what they called it now. It was Concrete Cowboys at first, but it's a drama, but it's inspired by the culture that's happening in Philadelphia. Urban, it's like this urban area in Philadelphia where they have horse breeding, and they breed horses, and it's it's a culture up there where they trying to I forgot what part of Philadelphia, but it's real life, and they did a movie with it. So it's Idris Elba, homeboy from Stranger Things, Lucas. You got Method Man, you got Jared, Jerome. So yeah, it was in the film festival all last year, but and then Netflix got him, and it's supposed to come out in Netflix. So Netflix got over 70 films, and they had a little preview with that. So every week you're gonna get a Netflix film, a new Netflix film for the 2021.
All right.
I feel like Netflix got to do a better job.
They on their HBO shit every Saturday, a new movie. I like it.
Yeah, but they got to promote that these films are something other than just Netflix movies. You know what I mean? Cause I feel like you actually read the articles and you checked it out, but the average Netflix user who just pops on, starts scrolling, outside of them seeing Netflix original and paying attention to, oh, that's not a Netflix original. You know what I mean? I feel like they got to do some more promotion of these things.
Oh, they're gonna promote it like crazy.
I don't know. I feel like with Netflix is at this point, Netflix is in everybody's homes now.
Yeah, for real.
And I
Like,
feel like there have been times where I didn't stumble, I stumbled upon a joint and I'm like, oh, all right, what's this about? Or I might just see it and I'm like, all right, I might check it out. And then I hear other people talking about it. That's how shit gets popping with Netflix. Sometimes it's just word of mouth. Look at Bird Box. Bird Box, that was not on my radar at all. And then more people started talking about it. I'm like, oh, what? Tiger King. I knew nothing about Tiger King. Then Trey started talking about it because she watched it. And then other people started talking about it. And I was like, all right, let me watch this Tiger King. So I mean, and majority of the people are streaming and binge watching stuff anyway. So you're gonna come across certain things, especially if you got, some of these like the stuff I didn't obviously I didn't hear everything that be said, but I saw the commercial and it was I know one movie had some heavyweights and I'm like, I think Leo and
Jennifer Lawrence. So
them two, and I'm like, oh shit!
And you got a movie.
Yes, that's what I was going to ask you about. Yeah,
what you got a movie with Dwayne Johnson, Gil.
We just talked about The Rock earlier.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds and Wonder Woman. So I'm like, yo,
Gail Gadot. There, yeah, that's what her name is.
Yeah,
like that's people are going to watch that, and then if Netflix don't promote it, these actors are going to promote it.
Yeah, they're going to.
The Rock stay on social media. He's going to promote that film.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, those films are going to be straight.
Yeah. So like, I mean, it's going to get promoted, and people going to see it. So
we'll check it out. Yeah. So
and also too, I'm looking forward. See, it's like I said, Outside of Wire was like one of the I guess the first that came out. So like then we got like I was telling Tommy when you stepped out, it was a movie with Idris Elba and
I kind of caught the middle of it.
Yeah, I forgot the name of it, but it takes place in Philadelphia. It's inspired by true events because they got this thing in Philly where they breed horses and it's like a little like cowboy thing where they're doing it to like keep the kids entertained, the urban kids entertained, get them out of keeping them stay out of trouble.
Things like that here in Baltimore.
Yeah. So I forgot the name of it. It was Concrete Cowboys, but they changed. I don't know if that's the same name. Then Idris Elba got another one that's a Western, a real Western. It's like a all-star black cast. You got Regina King.
2021?
Nah, you got Regina King.
I like how he just dismissed that. Yeah. No, moving on. Fuck that.
It's called The Harder They Fall. It's called The Harder They It's called The Harder They Fall. And Jay-Z, he's executive producer. So you got Regina King, you got Lakeith Stanfield, Jonathan Major, Lovecraft Country. Who else?
We know.
A lot of people. A lot of people. They got a nice cast happening, and it's like a Western, an all-black Western, and it's not finished yet.
Posse, nigga.
Yeah, Posse 2021. So.
Oh, really? I'm sorry. I was with you, and then it was like all black Western, and I'm like, oh my, really Westerns? Oh snap! Queen Latifah's playing the Equalizer.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
I'm curious about. I saw the little commercial for it. I was like, oh, she kicking ass a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
What's wrong with all black Western?
It's nothing wrong with an all black Western.
I'm
just not a Western fan Western in general. You know what I mean?
Bruh, like my parents, when they found out about the Encore Western channel, they was all in. Yeah. My mom to this day, fam. Sometimes I just come in the house, I hear Cheyenne.
Oh man. Westerns was just never my thing, man.
Have Guns Will Travel. A bunch of other things. The only ones I really rocked with was Magnificent Seven. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Magnificent Seven originally is actually a remake. of a Japanese film called
Yep.
The Samurai 7.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then you came out with Magnificent Seven, the Western, then Magnificent Seven Rise Again, which didn't last long. Then later on, there was a show called Magnificent Seven. Then it was the movie with Denzel. But in between that, there was an anime called The Seven Samurai.
Yeah, Seven.
That was like kind of like a futuristic kind of anime kind of thing, but it was dope. But all that, when I found out that's what the Magnificent Seven was based off, I was like, oh man, that's ill. And so I liked them. Blazing Saddles, the Mel Brooks joint. Like I said, Posse. I've seen bits and pieces of Tombstone. I don't think I've seen the whole thing of Tombstone.
I haven't seen Tombstone, but another Western that was cool too. I saw the remake. I didn't see the original. It was a movie with Russell Crowe and Christian Bale. 3:10 to Uma. That was good.
3:10 to Yuma.
Yeah.
And that was a remake, but I didn't see the original. That was good though.
Right. So I never really watched.
Unforgiven was good too. Clint Eastwood. That was good too.
Oh, got you. And I didn't really watch any other joints. Like at one point in time on my DVR years ago, I used to have all the spaghetti westerns that Clint Eastwood did. So that whole The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, Fistful of Dollars, and the other one, I had them all on my DVR, and eventually I had to take them. We had to get rid of them because we had to get a new DVR box.
I think I saw the Good, Bad, and Ugly and the Fistful of Dollars, and I saw that recently when I was at Uncle Melvin's house and he was watching it. So yeah.
So I mean, it's not really for me. Sometimes with certain ones, I think more so the shows. I think it's just too much talking. I want to see niggas get shot. I want to see some action.
Bang bang.
But yeah, westerns. It gotta have a nice amount of action in them for me to really get into them. For real. I'm not big on the westerns, and I'm not big on the war films like that.
Yeah, the war films. It's a mix with me. Like Saving Private Ryan was good.
That's the one that I didn't finish all the way, but I liked it.
I wanted to see Dunkirk.
Did you Dunkirk?
Dunkirk. And what was it? 1917.
You wanted to see that too?
Yeah, 1917.
Yeah,
because the Dunkirk in 1917, just the way they shot them joints.
Yeah, they shot it. Yeah.
It looks like
you was with them.
Completely different style.
I will say that
Western,
with Dunkirk.
You know I'm sorry, style of war movie, but yeah, generally I feel y'all on the westerns and the war movies. Like it's just not really my thing. Like I did see Pearl Harbor, and that was cool. That was all right. It's crazy.
It was kind of a love story with that,
right? Right. So that's what I mean. It wasn't just war straight through. But outside of that, and I did like Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah, Inglourious Bastards. Yeah, I did.
Yes.
And then they try to, Tarantino was trying to make the Django as a Western. Well, it wasn't so.
Yeah, I was thinking about that as Sean was talking about the all black West, or actually you was talking about I'm sorry, and then I was thinking like it was a Western style, I think, but it definitely wasn't all black.
Right.
But yeah, he definitely did have some elements in there, and it was cool. But they definitely, because of the story, switched back to
slavery. Yeah, slavery.
The different scenes and stuff.
Yeah.
So had Jamie and the dude on the horse.
Yeah.
Giddy up.
Alrighty.
But also too, one more thing real quick. HBO Max, they showed a new preview of the lineup for them films. Yes. And they did like a couple of first look footage. So Mortal Kombat, Space Jam, what was the other first look? Oh, King Richard, the Will Smith playing the father of the Williams sisters.
Of the Williams sisters.
Yeah,
Tom and Jerry. I had to see a little bit of Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, Tom and Jerry. And yeah, so they show like that preview. And also too, they're promoting the hell out of Judas and the Black Messiah now, since they got a February the 12th date.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes.
Are you gonna try to do any like watch party stuff like online when that one drops? Because I did see for one night in Miami they had
Regina King
watch
had,
party
Regina
online.
King
I think Don Cheadle was doing something too on.
No, with Regina King.
Oh, that was with you. Okay.
Yeah. I was gonna do that, and also too, we'll see. Probably when Judas and Black Messiah or whenever film, I'll probably try one.
That means we gotta wear all black watching that shit.
All black, everything.
All black. Before we watch it, we gotta play some Public Enemy, some Dead Prez,
Kendrick.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm
saying? You know, some James Brown, say a lot, I'm black and I'm proud. You know what I'm saying? Some Donny Hathaway, Young Gift and them black, just all kind of blackiness.
Yep.
You know, get you ready, get you in the right mind state. If you can find the soundtrack to the Panther joint from '95, you know what I mean? You can play the joint Freedom off that joint. Play what was the one with the rappers on there? Come on, B, you had that soundtrack, nigga.
I just remember
the Panther joint came out '95.
Oh, yeah. It was something. Crap. Something about like it was something Panther title. Now you got me googling.
I know it was off of a movie that came out in '95, and it had a, like a racial tone with it with the film. I don't know if it was High Learning. Because I learned it had its racial shit going on in it. And then you had the Panther joint. Because the Panther joint had Freedom, but I thought, I probably got it mixed up.
Yeah, it's cool. But,
you know what I'm saying? But it might have been that. But I know earlier you mentioned something about the Mortal Kombat film. You got some more info on that?
Nah, April 26th. That's the date.
Oh, you had it on the joint. I'm thinking you had more info on it.
No, I was just like talking about how they just pushed the date back up. That and the Godzilla and Kong. So Godzilla vs. Kong, they pushed it up to March 26th on HBO Max, and then also to Mortal Kombat. That's gonna come out on April the 16th. So.
Okay.
Hopefully
cool. I think I've seen some clips off of that Mortal Kombat that look. Hopefully, it's good.
Yeah, hopefully both of them. Hopefully, same thing with Godzilla because the last one was the King of the Mount. Yeah.
Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah, hopefully
I don't know.
Yeah, hopefully them two films will be good. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, Joe. Anything else, fellas?
Not really.
Tommy.
Nothing, man. Just shout out to everybody watching this and continue to support the podcast. Tell a friend, let them tell a friend, and let them tell a friend, man, and just support us. Follow us on all social media and all that good stuff.
Tell a friend, man.
Yeah, I know you dropped birthdays, but I got birthday shout outs, but I don't know these people. They're just celebrities. Happy birthday to Betty White, who turns 99.
Wow.
Happy birthday to James Earl Jones, who turned 90.
Woo!
Happy birthday to former First Lady Michelle Obama. Happy birthday to Jim Carrey.
Yes.
Wow. Happy birthday to Jim Carrey. Happy birthday to Dwayne
Happy
Wade.
Birthday, Jim. Happy birthday, D. Wade.
Yeah. Then
that
also,
is www.junk.
Okay, on that note, we out, y'all. Y'all have a blessed. Oh, hold up, real quick before we go.
Yo, Trav, hold up.
Got you, B. It is on the Panther soundtrack. It's called The Points. Big Mike, Biggie Smalls, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Busta Rhymes, Help the Skelter, Coolio, L. Scratch, Jamal, Knowledge, Menace Clan, and Redman, produced by Easy Mo B.
Yeah, I do remember that. Now, how come it's not on this track list that I just Googled? But anyway.
Shout out to Wikipedia.
But yeah, The Points.
No, my bad, Discogs.com.
On that note, y'all be easy. Episode 16 is a wrap. Thanks for watching.
Peace.